So, Trailblazers, welcome back. Data trecută, după ce în sfârșit ați ajuns în Stegana Fortress, at the summit brought into existence by Meteor, the leader of the Dark Knight Order, and his right hand Momoka, ați început să vă cunoașteți viitorii aliați din The Seirei, din The Woodlands, inclusiv din The Ganabalt Empire. Diferite persoane care se pare că au legături cu voi chiar din trecut. De exemplu, one of the Woodland Hunters, Remria, care se pare că are o legătură cu Echo, sau Taro, care are legătură cu Kerebus and so on. Inclusiv Sylvain, fratele mai mare al lui Omniel Izo, se pare că e un seeker și a venit la The Summit. Și mulți alți aliați, unii pe care i-ați cunoscut în trecut sau chiar acum. Ați aflat de la Canis Aureus, care e basically a watcher, a seeker, a very important seeker care a pus bazele unui fel de test pentru a identifica sleeper agents, datorită cărora, sau din cauza cărora s-a produs evenimentul din 3 septembrie în The Ganabalt capital city of Ganabalt. Ați discutat cu ei și ați aflat care sunt personajele importante din The Ganabalt Empire, ați aflat care sunt the leaders of the founding families, care sunt cele mai puternice familii nobile din The Empire. Ați aflat despre The Number Knights, despre The Archbishop, un pic și despre The Emperor himself. Și ați început să puneți bazele unui plan, să zicem, care urmează să fie pus în practică de această rezistență, această rebeliune. Iar la un moment dat v-ați retras pentru a discuta cu Meteor, to give him your answer. What would you do if you were in the possession of all 8 divine artifacts that are known as the World Legacies? Și fiecare dintre voi v-ați dat răspunsul vostru. Unii dintre voi ați fost dispuși să renunțați la The World Legacies și să le dați înapoi în mâinile zeilor. Alții nu, ați zis că trebuie să-i folosiți și așa mai departe, dar până la un punct. Iar concluzia la care Meteor a ajuns a fost aceea că atât timp cât sunteți împreună, you will challenge each other and basically you will create this sort of a status quo, un fel de echilibru, și că vă veți, you will hold each other in check, basically, and not get corrupted by the World Legacies, deși încă e sceptic. Dar cu cumva indulgență și în urma discuțiilor pe care le-ați avut, de fapt, concluzia e că el nu vă poate opri să mergeți și să căutați The World Legacies, e alegerea voastră. Și a decis să vă ajute, în special Momoka, cu ajutorul unei viziuni pe care a avut-o în legătură cu The Last Guardian of the Blue Flame of Fjalldir. Dacă vă mai amintiți, the Blue Flame was given to mortals over 500 years ago by Fjalldir, the god of fire and technology himself, to the mortals to help them fight against the demons, to help them protect themselves. Și că ați mai aflat că the Blue Flame was guarded by some sort of beings and this group of individuals who wanted to protect the flame of Fjalldir from the hands of the Empire în mod special. Se pare că a mai rămas unul singur care a reușit să fugă cu The Blue Flame și să o ascundă într-o locație that was given to you last time, dacă nu mă înșel, da.
Mm-hmm.
În mod specific în The Hoarfrost Caves. Hoarfrost Caves, da. This cave system that lies at the crossroads between the Frostlands to the east and the Woodlands to the west. În trecut, cumva, these caves were used by the Feral Elves to fight against the Ganabalt Empire. Și în această viziune a văzut cum the Ganabalt Empire and this Number Knight will come and will try to steal or destroy the blue flame of Frialdir, and your quest and their plea is to find the last guardian, find the blue flame, and protect them, both. And whatever it takes, don't let the blue flame get into the hands of the Ganabalt Empire. Yes.
Am înțeles. Oh, look, that works.
Balloons!
Ce-am dus web?
Yes.
E că... There's a list. Shit, that balloon.
Sunt distras atenție, gata.
Da.
Vorbeam de Fialdir și de the Blue Flame și de misiunea voastră să-l găsiți.
Da, right. Thank you. I remember. You said that the flame is meant to guide us to the world armor.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. It was given by Fialdir, and Fialdir is the one who gave the mortals his armor to protect them in the past, thousands of years ago. Și e speranța ei cumva că the Blue Flame or this quest or cumva ajutându-l pe Fialdir, he will reveal to you at some point the current location of the world armor. So this would be an important step towards your end goal. După care v-ați retras cu toții și Orion v-a rugat să vă retrageți în The Astrologian Tower la Momoca împreună cu Noel. Noel cumva vorbind cu Momoca și stabilind că ok, ea ar vrea să rămână aici in the tower, to go through all the tomes and books and scrolls and maps to see what she can discover about the war legacies, about the history of the world, about the gods, about anything, any kind of information that can be used against the Ganabalt Empire as well.
And to avoid talking to Luca.
Of course. De asemenea, Echo had a little bit of a meltdown, a plecat using her Phantom Steed și până la urmă ați găsit-o și ați adus-o înapoi. În același timp, Momoca, cu ajutorul lui Noel și ajutorul lui Orion, ați început să pregătiți un ritual menit să-l ajute pe Orion să intre in a dreamscape reality, in a dreamscape dimension. Deja cam v-ați obișnuit cu chestia asta cu the dreamscape. În care scopul lui Orion ar fi să prindă o amintire foarte puternică din trecut. That echoes through his memory and cumva l-a format pe el ca persoană. În ideea de a lua acea energie, to take that anima, cum îi zice Momoca, and fuel an old astro globe, a relic weapon of the past, to help him become stronger in the process. Ați decis că o să-l ajutați, iar de asemenea Orion era pregătit cumva să vorbească cu voi despre the Zodiac and his astrologian, nu știu, information, Zodiac stuff. Știu că vrei să vorbești.
Te sper ca Momoca să predea, eu să asist, că Momoca știe mai mult.
Păi asta era ideea, că era your doing. Știu că tu voiai să le explici chestia asta până pregătește Momoca ritualul. If you want to do that, you can. Okay. O să vă întoarceți cu toții atunci înapoi la The Astro Tower, în timp ce Momoca pregătește ultimele detalii ale ritualului. E momentul în care o să continuăm. So, the stage opens, the curtain opens and the stage is yours.
I appreciate you all coming here today. I know this is not your usual kind of study or your usual interest, but having you here with me gives a certain kind of assurance. And of course, I also wanted to help you out with some knowledge that maybe it will come in handy one day, or maybe not, but at the very least it may help you understand me a little better.
Of course, for your darling, like I said before, we are happy to help. I am ready for a year that there is always a proper time to educate oneself and learn more about the world and about each other.
Well then, Orion, get it off your chest.
Do we need to take notes?
Do whatever you like. This is no school or academy or anything. We will not be tested by the end of it. But you might find this useful. First of all, I think I should ask you a question. Do you know about the zodiacs, the 12 signs?
When we're all born under one of them, whether we like it or not.
Marco had some plays at one point, but not much.
I believe each of them is associated with a certain month. It is no coincidence that there are 12 months and 12 signs. Each of them has a certain month associated creature, which you may have seen whenever I used my special ability, and an element as well. The thing is, the Empire and most scholars maybe just want to let you know that there are 12, but as a matter of fact, there are 13. I myself am part of this 13th sign, which is why I know about it in the first place.
It's a bit of an unlucky number, innit? 13.
I suppose it is for certain cultures, indeed, but
So when's that?
So it's a secret zodiac, secret sign. Not a lot of people know about it.
Is it though? Isn't it in the sky?
it's a bit of an odd sign, to be honest. To be born into that, it has to be somewhere in between the last. Well, I guess if we go by the Empire's calendar, sometime between the last day of the year and the first day of the year. Cam asta este nici anunț sau?
So it's just one day?
Yes, and apparently it doesn't even happen very often. The sign is called the Dark Star, or Eternus.
That sounds ominous.
Right.
That's quite a name. One day.
Yeah. Yes. And I admit I do not know much about it. Maybe Omoka can add to it later when she is not so busy. But they say those born in the day of the Dark Star are very mysterious individuals. Legends say that those born under the sign are beyond the vision of gods and not bound by it, and thus can choose their own path. I hope I'm not ruining this text by my accent. Usually these individuals tend to accomplish legendary things, but their stories almost end in tragedy, always end in tragedy and bloodshed.
I was about to say that doesn't sound that bad.
Yeah, that took a twisted and dark turn.
It is.
Would I know anything about this did I hear anything in all the stories, in all of something? No. So it's completely new.
New
Okay.
information.
Wait, question. During our discussion with Ib, was it ever mentioned that he is not bound by fate, as in Orion?
This is brand new information. It's
I always thought that fate is more of a guideline than a something set in stone. There are sometimes pieces moved, laid down before you, and paths drawn out, and it is up to you how you make use of the pieces or what road you walk on. Interestingly enough, I did have a dream not too long ago in which I saw a beautiful lady, and as I walked toward her in a path of light, the road branched out in many directions. I guess that is fitting for someone like me who doesn't believe that it is bound by one fate and can choose their own path.
Are you saying
Good,
we
yeah.
are bound by one fate and you are not?
Think so. I think
Or are you
those
more
under the
unbound
dark.
than we are? Than the rest of
Maybe those born under the dark star, because it's precisely because it is so rare and it's such a limited event. They are more aware about their freedom.
I was just gonna say what you just described sounds like quite a powerful thing. Freedom, indeed.
minus the dying in tragedy part, yes.
And bloodshed, zice AJ.
Yes, but if that would mean it is fated to die in bloodshed and a horrible death. But you are also free and not bound by it. So it's what's
So
really.
you're free to choose which type of bloodshed and tragedy you want to die in.
I don't think that's what. I mean, I'm no expert, but
The way I
it doesn't sound
interpret
too
it-
bad. Yes.
Yes, well, the way I interpret it, everything has a price. Everything good that comes into this world, every happiness, every peace that is brought into the world has to be paid in a price, and often that is blood and tragedy. But think about
Ryan.
it.
Even every decision new one makes.
Why are you insisting on this fact? Were you born under the dark star? Is that it?
Yes, like I said, that is the reason why I even know about its existence.
Oh, so
I see.
I do not know, although the thing is, even though I'm born under the Dark Star, I do not know how to call upon its power, to be honest.
that was going.
At least when it comes to the path of the horoscope, I can only call upon the 12 constellations and powers that are standard, that are known.
That was going to be my next question. If you
Excuse
get
me if I
anything
miss-
other than this freedom from this dark star, if it can grant you extra powers, or what does it actually mean for you that you are born under it? And does that mean that, like we asked before, we are not as free as we think we are? Is that what you're telling us? Was all of this inevitable?
I'm telling you
No.
that maybe all of us are free, that all of us have the choice and the ability to see our own path. Sometimes we are, however, restricted of our choices by circumstance, by the influence of others, just like how the empire oppresses the freedoms of a lot of people and tries to exploit and That is why I'm very much against it. But just to
in
give you a little summary of just how weird the 13th zodiac is, I can call upon the first one, the Aboleth, the sign associated with nu, stai, Hammer nu este o lună, nici Deep Winter. Cred că sunt doar nume diferite în funcție de Empire sau Pre-Empire. Nu?
Exact.
Ok.
oh my god, okay, maybe just like that.
Aboleth, the Mermaid, the Frost Giant. Stai că dau și pe pad ca să
No.
dau o descriere cam ce putere dă.
Și teoretic fiecare dintre voi aveți o zodie în funcție de data când v-ați născut.
The app give those
In flame rule ce?
the Aboleth
Ce?
gives you
Pus ceva?
Unde ai pus?
n-am pus nimic.
Credeam că pui pe chat în Forge. Ok.
Nu, mă uitam. Așa.
It's okay.
The Aboleth gives you resilience, especially against the cold. The Mermaid, creature of water, even though her element is actually air, grants you the ability to breathe underwater, which does have thing to do with air breathing, so I guess that makes sense. The Frost Giant, the third sign, makes you stronger. Sure, you have felt its effects from time to time, Mr. Renault.
Yes.
The Aten strengthens your senses and allows you to perceive things around you much better. I believe I granted this boon before to myself and maybe Echo as well, especially while we were out in the wilds. The Chol, so cool, some Chol.
Chul, cred că e Chul.
Chul. The Chul makes you more resistant against poison. It is said that people born under it stick to their everyday routine and stability. It is a sign of prosperity, apparently. The Shatir, it is said to be for individuals who enjoy music, poetry, dancing, delight in drinking and playing games, and I guess that is also why the Shatir gives you the power to resist the charm of others, so that you can focus on your own self and expanding your own charm on others. The Griffin, the seventh sign, is a sign that creates leaders and lawmakers, apparently, and its power allows me to allows healers to practice their art more effectively. I've used this on myself a few times so that I can close your wounds and others' wounds more effectively. One of my personal favorites, even though I am not of that sign from this perspective. The eighth sign, the unicorn, it is for kind individuals, those who love nature, music, kind of like a Shatir in a way, but the opposite. Its power allows you to exert your charming influence, your charisma, better on others. The ninth sign.
It is.
May I assume you are a unicorn then, my dear Echo?
Apparently, I really never paid attention to this before. I am
Okay,
born the
but
8th
no.
month, so
Oh, so this is by month. Then
I mean, I chose the 8th month as my birthday, and I do not know the exact date I was born into this world, but it fits, so I chose
so
wisely.
what I'm understanding then is that every month one of these constellations is more. What happens to it?
I do not know who established which month should be which constellation, but I guess they are more visible, and maybe at certain point people were making a census or some kind of
And
statistic, and
for one day, sometimes there's a new constellation on the sky nobody noticed.
I am as
One
befuddled
day.
as you are.
One night, sorry, one night. No stars in the sky during the
I
day.
guess people during New Year, they often celebrate a lot and drink a lot and do not care about looking up constellations too much. So
But you
maybe
said
that's why
the
I
dark.
missed it.
You also said the dark star. Is that the name of a constellation, or is it just the one star that appears?
But then it's not a constellation, no?
And that's why it's special.
I never seen it myself, so I do not know why exactly it's called the Dark Star. But in ancient text, because you know the fine, Eternus ar fi the Empire name sau Dark Star.
Dark Star. Cred
Dark
că
Star.
Eternus e
Că
Proto-Orsteren.
Eternus, yeah, okay. In ancient text, it's simply known as Eternus, and interesting enough, it has a different element from all the others. So far, all of them had either earth, fire, water, or air. But Eternus is apparently associated with an element called ether, which I think we've heard people mention from time to time.
Yes.
That is what attracted my attention to it.
Interesting. It's very interesting that it appears in. All right.
What sign are we in now?
Sorry?
What sign are we in now?
Marfino.
And the
Yes,
sign?
that is the 10th sign, actually, the sign of the wyvern. Those
The
words
wyvern.
are said to
What's
be
that do?
sturdy and resilient individuals. It is hard to earn their respect. They put down the law and honor and value honor and rules above all else. I guess that is why when I call upon its power, it gives someone little extra resilience, resolve to whenever they need it the most, whenever they have to resist a certain outside influence. Plus 1 bonus la saving throws. Nu știu cum ar trebui să descriu.
Perfect.
Of course, before that is, I think I skipped over the Centaur, the 9th sign. It is of the earth element, and they believe in friendship and camaraderie above all else, and they help those oppressed by tyrants and great leaders. I'm starting to, in fact, notice a trend. I've heard some people say that when they came up with the zodiacs and the description of the attributes of people, they tried to make them as generic as possible so that people would recognize at least some people would recognize something in each of the sign. So it could all be empire propaganda for all we know, especially since they control a lot of the stuff.
Well, people love stories, so.
Didn't you say this was older than the Empire?
Well, the new names of the signs.
The new names and the
High
description.
sun, like high sun, the melting, summertide, fading, leafall, these are all empire names. I of course know the Portorster names, but I don't want to confuse you or overload you with information anymore. What is for certain is that when I call upon the power of the centaur, it makes you more courageous and able to resist, fight off the fear much better. Then there's, of course, the 11th shine. We already discussed the 10th shine. The hag. That sounds kind of unpleasant, but that's because it seems to be based on the description. They say these individuals are secluded, just like, I suppose, the hags and witches of the bogs and swamps. They don't trust others easily, they hoard information and like keeping secrets. Kind of like,
Echo.
well, I guess secrets are important, but to a degree.
Vreau să ghicităm cu bârnac așa,
Uite.
foarte Renault, da.
I guess that is why when I call upon its power, I am able to shield people's thoughts and emotions, and they cannot be read so easily. And also, if someone were to try to discern their location by magic, it will be much more difficult.
That sounds very useful and very interesting. Yes.
I imagine it doesn't.
Would it perhaps help? I mean, maybe it could or it couldn't against the ambassador.
Unfortunately, I can only do it on 2 people at the time right now. And well, if I call upon its power, well, at the single use, I can do it 1 time. And if I call upon the power 2 times, I guess 4 people. So, wait a second. That is actually all of you who are marked, now that I think about it. But then again, if I used it every day, then
Yeah,
I wouldn't be able to call upon its power on anything else. But it is certainly something to keep in mind. I can't believe I haven't thought about it. This is why I enjoy sharing information, because I might insight perspectives that I didn't.
You are so wise, Orion. So wise. This has been very enlightening. Yes, you are.
And I'm not
You're the
even
wisest
done
of
yet.
us all.
Thank you,
Yes,
thank you.
please
There's
continue.
no need for flattery. I'm just doing this.
No, I'm being honest. This is a very good idea. You should all take Orion's example and reveal more about maybe your capabilities and what you can all do. I mean,
Yes,
not that
Echo.
the
Yes,
chair
Echo.
hasn't done enough, but
Yes, Echo. Everyone should, of course.
yeah.
Now, about the 12th sign, the Dra. It
Yes.
is very interesting name. This is probably the only Empire name that I actually like. That sounds kind of cool. The Drawing Down. It is said that these people are calm and calculated individuals. They are blessed with intellect and wisdom and know their way with words. Kind of like a certain someone we know, Sam. And if I call upon its power, I can make you not necessarily smarter, but maybe help you remember certain pieces of information or lore or knowledge that might come in handy at when we most need it. And I suppose officially I am part of this shine, for those who don't know about the 13th shine, because I was born on the last day of the year.
Apology,
Or
Orion.
towards the first day.
Having heard that from you, this is something I just realized. Yes, you have revealed you are under the 14th star. Does that mean you were born on the last day of the year? Is that when your birthday is? What
I guess I
about
never
you?
revealed it.
Restul. Yes. Where will you all go? What is your birthday, Renaud, darling? O să întreb așa în tipești multe. Mine is the 22nd of flame Flame Rule, August, care e August? Flame Rule? Flame Rule.
Flame Rule, da.
The 22nd of Flame Rule. See, aren't we all being honest and open? And just as a little spice.
Honest and
of
open
it,
with something that doesn't
That is-
really matter, does it?
We don't know that. I mean, just
Except
so
we
can
know
all be
you,
prepared.
you chose it.
Oh, yes,
Especially.
exactly. The
Yeah,
spice. That is the
well,
spice I was going to mention.
Scuza, Peter,
I have no
asta
idea.
e a opta lună.
I have no idea. I
Ce ar
just
fi la Flame Rule?
atunci Flame Rule era iulie atunci, na.
Iulie.
Flame Rule, 22.
Atunci e iulie, da.
Deci,
22 iulie
Asta e
era.
clar. Ok.
Da.
Mă rog,
Da,
inovă.
Flame, sorry, n-am numărat. Flame, yeah. What about you, Reno darling? Yes, and așa vreau să zic, that's the spice I would openly share with you all. I chose that as my birthday. I mean,
It's your birthday.
Une chose it for me, but yeah, that is my birthday. The day I came to Duskbarrow.
Mine
Well.
is the 25th of this month.
What? Thank you.
Adică a fost ieri.
You mean yesterday?
Was it? I don't know what day we are.
Sunteți în data de 26.
Suntem în 26.
Yes, but I
Yes.
didn't keep track.
No, no. But
And
you're
it must have been
serious?
yesterday, yes.
What?
I'm gonna go and pat him on the shoulder and say, there, we skipped mine as well. Don't worry about it.
Își dăreau și o în brațe pe Reno? What? When was your birthday?
Hmm.
When you weren't looking, Master of Ceremonies,
That means...
the 5th of Marfanoth.
This month as well. Very... That's
Today,
very
that's,
selfish of you not to share your birthday with us. Just want to say, you both, especially since it was.
I didn't know what day we were in. We were in the wilderness for so long.
And I suppose
Yes.
you guys also are not the type who celebrate it usually, may I assume?
I would have. I would
No, I
have
did.
called
I
it
used
extra
to-
rabbit for all of you, just so you know.
It
Very
was
selfish of you.
one day when I would go into a town and eat a whole chicken by myself.
Ok.
And now
Well,
I'm,
Like quite
I'm
a nice day.
really rather sorry that I didn't do it this time around. But no villages.
Hey, at least you got a party. A lot of important people were invited.
And now we get to drink to that. So, I mean, we did have a drink, so I guess that counts. What about you, my lord? Chmoilai?
Nu zice nimic.
Please. This is a safe space. You can share with us your birthday.
Ăsta e o Mircea care nu mai știe.
Ah,
Dar dacă
Nu
nu mă
e-
înșel,
Deci
cred că e
this
tot
month
prin
as well.
octombrie. Cred că e tot în
Ah,
octombrie
deci
și a
this-
lui.
adică acum e octombrie, acum e noiembrie deja. Nu mai știu, nu știu.
Ansecha,
Nu, sunteți
Ah.
în Marfenot.
the
Marfenot e...
wyvern, the brave guys who don't trust people.
Exact.
Shocking.
Și cred că toți trei sunteți Wyverns.
So you were saying the wyvern affects us a bit better, eh?
The why it is supposed to yes, make you more resilient, more sturdy, and you like law, honor, and rules above all else. Would you say that is fitting for you?
There is some of it, yes.
More or less, right? But instead, if you were to cast whatever this is on people that were actually born in the month, does that increase the effect? Does it make it stronger?
I do not think so. I don't think that's how it works, considering that you can call upon the power at any time. And I suppose we would be nice, but at least we can count ourselves fortunate the power can be called upon at any time of the year. Otherwise, it could just be that I could call upon on a single constellation every month. So
Yeah, no,
this
that
works
makes
out.
sense.
Vă dau eu un
Să
mic
nu-
spoiler. Vă dau un mic spoiler. Inițial așa era, dar în momentul în care v-ați făcut toți wyverns, sau majoritatea,
Eu nu țin minte să-mi fie ales ceva de la
ba da, dacă v-am întrebat la un moment dat și eram, ok, this will not work. Și atunci i-am dat libertatea să... Așa, un mic.
Interesant. Interesant.
Știu și eu câți ani am în sfârșit.
I am deeply hurt by all of you. You all are despre
Well-
aging Renoir și Carabas. But this is... Orion, darling, please continue. I shall be fine.
It wasn't intentional, like, oh.
I will try
Yes,
to
sir.
believe you.
Well, we could. You didn't reveal your birthday either, Echo, and for all we know, we could have passed it as well.
I was the first to reveal. I just now.
Just now, yes, exactly.
Yes.
But,
The one you made up, though.
Well,
Well, not
if I
made
knew
up.
the real one,
Just-
if I knew the
just
real
one.
one, I would share that as well. Who knows?
Well,
Maybe I will
fine.
find it out someday, and then you can all gift me 2 presents each year. Hold on, is there a way to find that out? Do you have any magic
I do not
for
have
this?
it. I do not believe I have this kind of magic, but maybe in time, with experience, I could.
I can let Momoka-san after all of this is done. Maybe she has any ideas, but yes, I do not know my
If you
real
think
birthday.
about it,
Quite sad.
people celebrate all kinds of anniversaries. If you think about it, it doesn't necessarily have to just be the day in which your mother gave birth to you under a lot amount of pain and tears. So, yeah.
Yes, well, I like my chosen birthday quite a lot. It's way better. So, yeah.
Did you say Flame Room 22nd? What was it?
The day I met Uneti, when Shea brought me to Dustbarrow.
Prin 2026, așa, dacă mai ține campania asta, ajungem și
So I guess officially my So I guess officially my birthday is on the 30th of Nightal, but we can also technically be the 1st of Hammer, or if we catch the hour in between the two in which falls upon the 13th zodiac, then I will celebrate that with you during that hour. I'll make sure we have a good drink and food.
No joke, taică mi-a născut în 31 decembrie la 11:21 noaptea
Wow.
și i-a făcut certificatul în 1 ianuarie. So he started.
He is under the dark star, like this is exactly what happened.
Okay.
And Orion, darling, does this dark star, now that you've told us about the other ones, does it also have a special ability besides not being bonded by fate and all of that?
If
Can you call
has-
upon the power of the dark star?
If it has one, I am not aware of it yet. I did have a strange dream in which somehow I knew about its power and called upon it, but it was very much in the distant future apparently, and I only remember the sky opening up and something quite terrible happening.
I was just going to say a vision of the future, but terrible? Why? Oh.
Not the name is prophetic.
Rather not
Oh, I know.
I'd rather not discuss the details because as someone born on the dark star, I believe in multiple paths and multiple possibilities and freedom. And the path that I have been shown was not very hopeful, at least for some of you. But yes,
Amazing.
Amazing.
I would
the bottom
question.
line is,
Please.
I do not know how this lifestyle will influence me, how it will influence us, how it will influence the world just yet. But now that I think about it, it is. I do remember one other thing about it. It is said to be the sign of one of the major gods, the sign of Finish, which sounds kind of ominous. Finish is, I believe, the father progenitor of many of the other
Știm?
gods.
Știm cu toții de Finis, ce știm așa de Finis?
Actually, da, eu n-aș ști că eu am fost la biserica asta. Nouă.
Mimic, it's your decision.
Ce?
Da, bine,
Players,
facem...
us as players, we know about Finis, but our characters know about Finis.
Da,
I'm
toată lumea
pretty sure I
știe.
would.
Toată lumea
Da?
știe de Finis, da, de Orstera și de Orsa și de Finis. Adică de ar de... Bine, dar nu se discută, cum să zic, e o chestie ce e...
Se zice la biserică?
Da, de biserică.
Ca o
se
legendă
zice, da?
mai mult.
Ca și așa, nu? Și noi suntem, de exemplu, toți ortodoxi sau catolici, whatever, the main religion, nu suntem Christians, dar știm despre Norse mythology. Știm cine e Odin sau Loki sau chestii de genul ăsta.
Aia zic, deci ca o legendă mai
Sau
mult.
older, extinct sort of religion, așa un fel de...
It's not extinct.
Ce credeau păgânii înainte?
Da, e
Asta-
paganism considerat by the Ganabalta Empire, cumva, dar
Ah, ok.
paganism,
Dacă
dar,
Ganabalta Empire...
sau nu
știm
neapărat
ce fac ei.
paganism, e
This
mult
is just
spus.
the empire is just 500 years old, nu?
Da, e mult spus paganism, în sensul că da, există, dar nu, de fapt sunt lesser gods. Adevăratul zeu e Divine Horus. Din el au venit toți ăștia și toată creația.
So it's like Judaism.
Da,
Mm.
da.
Bine, Horus e fiction, we know that, so yeah. Ok, deci am
But
zis cine
now-
Finis.
That's interesting, though. Finis.
Yeah.
His name, you don't hear that often, and when you do, it's usually in a bad context.
Well, he is the bad boy of the gods, so yeah.
Why is he a bad guy, Echo? Because he's suffering? Because he's mourning
No.
the loss of his consort?
Not a bad person. The bad guy, as in the brooding, dramatic one who is like, oh, yes, I'm a bad one, and all of that, you know?
Well, I consider your comment. I consider your comment disrespectful.
I'm sure Finis will forgive.
Or he will end you. One of the two.
I can't. I mean, maybe, who knows? But yeah, that is interesting. Finis.
You hold the old gods? Cannabis.
I know of the old gods. I was raised in the way of the old gods. But I've lost my faith in them. One in particular.
Raised in the faith. Not in the empire then, no?
I mean,
I was raised in the empire, in the faith of the old gods, as were most beast folk for that matter.
yes, I mean, Une was an avid believer in Real Silva, and I also know of the empires. We all know of this facade that the empire has built with this Horus and all of that. So, I mean, I'm even convinced. Listen to this. I'm even convinced I've talked to goddesses once. I was dying, and
I talked to Horus every day when I was a child.
oh,
Never talked back.
well, that's because he doesn't exist. That's the
Well, I got that now.
Mm.
Oh,
Well,
don't
I
worry.
saw.
It's not like
saw-
ours are much better. Your
Hey.
Unetea's goddess was set to protect the children of the forest.
Yes.
Much good
Une was
that
one of
did.
them. Well, like Momoka also told us, they cannot intervene. Unetia was a child of the forest, and this Rea Silva came to her. I saw her. So,
And where is your
Yes,
Unetea
I
now?
Well, hold on just a second. I understand your
O să-
frustration and
o
everything,
să
but
tac instant. I will glare at you like I will dagger out of my heart. I was like, you're that.
you cannot expect even gods to be there for everyone at all times, and blaming them for not preventing the horrors of the world is no good. They give us the means to, I believe they give us the means to protect ourselves, to help each other, to make a better world, just like with the legacies, but ultimately it falls upon us, our actions, our kindness, our empathy, our compassion.
I'm sorry.
And our this
better
are ours to
world.
make, Arabasar. So, it's
Apologies,
easier
I
to
don't
blame
share your
someone.
faith. I give me my means with these two hands. It's always
Yes.
been that way.
Exactly. So don't blame others, even the gods, if something goes to shit. The ones who are to blame are the Garabard Empire, the Number Knights, Alexander and this emperor and all of them. Do not
I don't blame them.
mention Unetia again.
Is that one of the gods?
No, she was my mother.
Yes. No. Not
Unetia.
Unetea.
Mm.
Rhea Silva in particular offers false promises.
May I ask you what happened?
Call it inspiration, if you will.
May I ask you what happened, Karabush? Surely you are not so bitter just out of curiosity. What did Ria Shelba promise you that didn't come true and made you so distraught?
I mean, yes, Kerberos, what? Tell us.
All right. Sure. You've seen Arda.
Oh, yeah, I've seen her. She was lovely. She was lovely, right?
The little one with the short ears, half Vienna.
Mm-hmm.
She was exactly your type, wasn't she? Go on, go on.
She's my sister's daughter.
Well,
Wait, this was funny.
Your niece.
Yes.
You slept with your niece?
No, you idiot! Of course I didn't.
Oh, well,
Does she know?
No. Yes.
How do you know?
I told him. I
How
know.
do you know?
Call it a hunch, well, at least it was one at first.
were you in the middle of, I mean, were you trying to and then you were like,
Because,
or,
oh,
like-
please. Nobody needs that image. And what does it have to do with this Rea Silva entity?
Arda's mother, also called Arda, my sister, she was a believer in Rea Silva. She was the one who believed in the goddess Rhea Silva the most. And indeed, Rhea Silva did bless her. She gave her many boons. She allowed her the unspeakable, which was to marry an empireman. And together, they even conceived. And for a time it seemed as us beast folk and their kind would get along. But it turns out Rhea Silva did not protect the children of the forest, least of all my sister. She was pregnant with twins. The last time I saw Arda Dar, he was in my sister's belly.
And the Empire. Then the Empire
Shortly
happened, right?
after the Empire made upon our village, cut my sister's head off and raped her children from her stomach. So you imagine my surprise when I find that one of my sister's children was still alive, likely due to her husband, who I was informed had lost his mind. No wonder. So I ask you, is this how Rhea Silva protects the children of the forest?
No, this is how the Empire destroys us. This has nothing to do with Rhea Silva. I mean, they are the monsters. They did this, not Rhea Silva. The gods do not have the power to do much. We have to rely on ourselves, but oh,
We all have a choice. We all make our beds only to lie in.
you saw this happen. No, don't answer.
I did. Yes, Echo. I did. I saw all of it. And much, much more.
Well,
I'm
at least you
sorry.
didn't sleep with your niece.
Not that I'm Echo. I am sorry this happened to you, and you know I cannot convince you to believe or to accept the existence of gods and their blessings, but
But we're not talking about existence here. Clearly, they exist. They made all
yeah,
this
but
stuff.
okay,
It's still here.
about
What
believing in them, or yeah, but
Carnivus is saying is respecting and praying, and I admire his courage for not doing it.
Erebus, do you know who did this? Do you know who came to the village exactly? Who commanded the attack or something? Have you seen?
It
Yes,
matters
they-
not, Echo. It happened or not.
But do you know?
I do. I know all their faces. I recall all their death stares every single night.
Do you remember names? or sigils. Or...
What does it matter? Bruno, I killed them all.
Was hoping it was nobody from my family.
Don't remember. It was a long time ago. Sorry.
I'm not
Do not
sure what to
apologize.
say, Karakosh, but you know, I know it hurts and it will probably hurt every time you think about it, but you know, just because Brea Shilva, she didn't intervene and didn't help at that time, doesn't mean that she will never protect those that need it the most. If you think about it, if maybe in a way she did intervene, maybe your niece would not be alive if not for her. Who knows? But
That's her reach.
To be fine, Alisha. I know it. I'll make sure of it. No harm will come of her. By the memories that I hold of my sister, I will make sure that she's fine.
good.
But not by the strength of the gods, but by the power in my own hands.
Then as long as you are at peace and I find that sometimes, whether we realize it or not, whether we want to or not, intentionally or unintentionally, we do spread the teachings, the lessons of God. And even if we are not their followers, sometimes they act through us. I'm not saying you're some kind of messenger of Rea Shilva or her hand by any means. You believe whatever you want to believe. But gods are beings of ancient beings that are beyond the comprehension. We can try to interpret their messages, we can try to learn about their history and seek out their artifacts that left in the world, but we will never truly understand their motives and the way they influence the world. But all we can do is do what we feel that is best for everyone.
Nice. Do our best. And use their artifacts if we have them, of course. At least that's the least they can do.
Misunderstand. I've agreed to aid in the gathering of these artifacts. But only because I do not wish them to end up in the grasp of the Empire and make our situation that much worse.
That is something I agree upon, even if
And
I
as
said
far
that I
as-
want. Yeah.
And as far as divinity is concerned, I side with the Sere. Their gods are on the side of the people.
But
Their
careful.
gods listen to their subjects and care for them.
If we go on this hunt for these legacies, and they require some leap of faith from you. Are you prepared to do it?
I'm prepared. And I also need 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Then that's all I need to
Instantly.
know.
Okay.
Yes, well, we all previously agreed that we will do whatever it takes to defeat the Empire, one way or another. Getting this artifact is a clear path, something concrete that we can do. Yes, we have a goal, a clear goal. So I shall also confirm that I am also prepared to take a leap of faith whenever it is needed. I think we need these artifacts because we are branded, because we are fighting against this fucking empire, and because we deserve it. Let's just say it like that. I think we deserve a break. After all the shit our lives has been so far. So.
I don't think we're getting that anytime soon.
We can certainly strive for
Let's
it.
be positive. Let's be positive. Here and there, step by step, a little piece. I mean, look, we have great. That is a victory in itself. Apologies. Orion, darling, continue.
I don't actually have any more to say. I informed you about the Zodiac. I revealed that I am of the 13th. I revealed that I don't know much about this 13th Zodiac, but my goal was to make you understand the world a little better, and in the process, seems like we also discovered a bit about yourselves.
It did not make it easier to understand Orion.
Let me just say this, Orion, darling.
If anything,
If you
it
thought-
complicated it.
If you thought that sharing this with us would change anything, rest assured it has not. As always, as your master of ceremonies, you have my complete trust, my loyalty. I shall be there for you whenever you need me.
I guess
This doesn't change anything. You are
Perhaps
still our
the-
darling Orion.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I guess the main thing that I want you to take away from this is that sometimes it is okay to question things, because what you think you know until a certain point may not be the whole truth. Just like how everyone thinks how most people think there's only 12 signs.
Or one god.
And well,
Or that demons are just a scary bedtime story.
so if you can be open-minded, yes, I think that is what I wanted to say.
Și cu cuvintele astea, Noel o să vină.
Of course.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but it seems that Mistress Momoka is ready for the ritual. If you all are ready to participate in this. I am so curious.
Perfect timing, Scholar. I would have words with you too. Apologies.
Right, but first the ritual.
In-
So, if you would please...
Of course.
We are here, Orion darling. You are ready for this. You have our full attention. This is the only thing we are focused on right now. Like I said before, you have my support. You shall have my magic, my flames. Let
What
us
were we doing again?
Nice.
getting weapon for Orion. Getting Orion his weapon. Remember,
Oh,
darling, how we went
yeah,
into
memory.
your dreamscape and fought Egon and all
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Maybe something similar would happen to Orion. Or maybe we should just wander through a beautiful night sky and help him along the way, and who knows? Oh, this would be exciting.
Dorm un pic,
Oh,
vreau să fug la baie în timpul ritualului, mai bine fug acum.
Ok, mă duc și eu.
Yeah, same. Mergem toți. It's a good idea.
Tea break.
Facem 5.
Da, 5 minute.
Sure,
Hey,
sure.
Andrei, rămâne cum am discutat cu amintirea, nu? Aia ce mi-ai scris.
Mhm. Nu văd de ce am schimbat.
Ok.
Adică știu că nu am multe amintiri, dar
It's perfect.
asta mi-a părut cel mai fain.
It's perfect.
Și ai și pregătit, mă gândesc deja scenariul.
Mai un pic se instalează Throne and Liberty, hihi. Bine, mai durează. Mai am avut 30 și ceva de giga de downloadat.
Amintirile Asta mi-a venit în cap când ai zis. Am multe amintiri și eram forță și aia. Nu mai rezist.
Trebuie să cumpăr, am zis, trebuie să cumpăr un cont corean. Și am găsit pe...
Ai zis să-ți cumperi număr.
Nu, îmi face el.
Bine,
Îmi
că ai
face... Deci fii atent, 11 euro și ceva, de 26 și ceva de mii de ori au făcut asta.
Wow.
Tipul ăsta. Deci numai ăsta, sau tipul sau whatever, au făcut account-uri cu 11 euro de peste 26.000 de ori. Voi vă dați seama câți bani au făcut? Numai din chestia asta. Basically, they were selling Korean accounts pentru un MMO.
It's a business. Să găsiți nișa.
Fantastic. Dar e fain, e pretty cool.
Vezi cât de disperată e lumea pentru un nou joc. A new something. A distraction.
No.
Da.
Nu știu dacă ați auzit. Corea, by the way, s-a închis Twitch-ul. Nu mai... Destul de recent, acum...
Twitch-ul? Wow, dar de ce?
Da. Nu știu, ceva servicii nu s-au înțeles acolo de higher up și da. Și ca și protest, mulți coreeni în ultima zi doar așa să bagi de pică au streamuit chestii not safe for work și da, tot felul de
Nu știu.
stuff care te-ar benui, dar nu le-a păsat că era oricum ultima zi în care puteau folosi site-ul.
Ok.
Wow. Doamne. Da. Complication. Eu aveam aici niște liniuțe, știi, ce mi-am notat înainte de data trecută când am jucat, că ce vreau să facem, așa, ca fi get a plan, talk about our next step, plan what we need to do, ceva mai concret, we need to talk to Meteor, știi, aveam așa niște liniuțe și mai aveam eu unele chestii ale mele. Așa, dacă e timp și de ele, știi? Dintre 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 liniuțe așa scurte, am făcut 3.
We
Meteor
survived
plunge.
the theology talk, though. That's important.
The what?
We survived that, mai zic.
A theology talk.
This is really interesting.
Bă, sunt chestii de lore, chestii în astea, nu?
Și ziua ta au fost ieri, pe bune.
Yeah. Am avut pus în calendar, dar nu l-am observat.
Aveai tu pus, că acum l-am pus eu ăsta.
Am
Ce
văzut
e
că ați
aici?
spus, am văzut că ați spus Ronan
Se
Birthday.
mai- Nu, eu am pus în 25.
Da, dar n-ai scris nimica.
Da, aia, de ce nu apare?
Notes.
Uite, dacă dai click pe el, zice Renunț Birthday. La titlu, poți să pui titlu?
Da.
Aia n-am știut. Edit.
Am pus eu.
Bine.
Deși nu știu dacă a mea apare și la alții, dar... De fapt, ba da, pe eu văd pe da.
Eu văd Ronan Birthday pe 5. Și da.
Uite, acum.
Place că s-a pus Ronan și nu...
Da,
Chiar am
Reynolds Birthday și Ronan's Birthday.
Eu am pus un...
S-a făcut deja 27, că a trecut de miezul nopții, că am lăsat să meargă natural, să văd cam cât. Și a trecut o oră și ceva și a trecut de miezul nopții. Și a trecut pe 27 acum. Uite.
Fair enough că nu, discursul a fost cam...
Mie îmi plac
Și
chestiile
suntem în
astea.
interiorul turnului. Da, înseamnă că afară e noapte deja.
Da,
Trecut de miezul nopții.
da, trecut.
Înseamnă că o răsărit și luna, probabil.
Păi acum îs Waning Crescent
E lună plină.
Waning Gibbous. Păi nu mai e, se duce. S-a dus.
Păi nu, că e noaptea.
A,
E
da.
noaptea dintre 26 pe 27.
Da, corect.
E noaptea acum.
Corect, da. Așa e.
E ok, că suntem înăuntru.
Cum e Full Moon Staria?
Da.
Mhm. Da. Ok, în capul meu, în capul lui Eco acum, this is why Cerberus became a Reaper. Because he saw a slice and dice. And he was like... Mhm. No? No,
That's
no,
not
era,
information.
this was his trauma, and this is why he accepted to make a deal with a demon. That's what Echo thinks now, because she knew something happened, something fucked up happened. She knew the Empire came and maybe killed everyone and all of that, but not this graphic, not this detail. Yeah. Ce ai făcut? Campanie. Like bloodborne shit, like.
This is just the cherry on the top, guys. L-a făcut să sufere rău.
Și mai aveam o liniuță, trebuie să-i dau lui Renault ceva. După aia, poate apucăm aia cred că apucă acum. Nu văd. Da, și... Eco, trebuie să dau lui Renault ceva. I want to... Da, mai multe chestii. Și Luca au zis că mâine pleacă.
Da.
Și Adela, l-am vrut să vorbesc cu Adela și l-a plecat atunci și el, când am vrut Luca. Vreau să mă vorbesc de Aiden și să mai vorbim cu el. Dar e timp.
Este
Acum,
timp.
altele.
Nu vă
Traumă.
stresați,
Traumă.
este
Traumă.
timp.
Nu.
Focus on the present.
Păi da, nu, asta e. Asta avem de făcut acum. Trebuie să-l ajutăm pe Orion să devină mai puternic. Because he is our darling Orion and he is our precious healer.
End times.
Ce?
The end times.
The end.
No, but Echo was really sincere when she said that if you
M-am
want this
apucat
to
să
change
citesc
anything,
Wheel of Time acum. The end is coming. Acum citesc Wheel of Time, știi, și se pot termina lumea de o carte.
la ce carte ești? La ce carte ești?
A doua.
A doua.
I'm here. We can go. Scuze.
E ok.
Gata?
Mhm.
Ok. So, Momoca. Vă primește cumva... Oricum, ați fost destul de aproape. Nici ca și cum ceea ce ați discutat voi a fost într-o cameră secretă sau ceva. Imaginați-vă că voi sunteți în interiorul turnului, în camera asta centrală, formă circulară. V-am zis că sunt niște canapele, covoare, cărți peste cărți și old maps and tomes and scrolls and whatever. Și cumva ați dat la o parte cumva lucrurile din centrul camerei. Și, the stone floor. Și, basically, ce-a făcut ea, a desemnat un fel de simbol. It looks like the symbol of a sun cu 12 raze. Și în fiecare rază e cumva simbolul of one of the 12 zodiacs. So it's only fitting that Orion would tell you the stories and the information about the 12 zodiac signs. And in the middle, asta e impresia prima oară ce vă dă, că it's a sun. But as you look closely, it might also be the black star. The sun is a star. So, cumva it has a dual meaning. It might be interpreted, putea fi interpretat either way. And Momoca looks at you, Orion, and says, well, as I've told you before, this might be dangerous. If you get, let's say, captured, if you get hurt or something bad happens to you inside of a dreamscape reality, it will transpose itself onto our reality as well. So you need to be careful. There are spells and words that I've put into place and try to protect you and your existence, your essence that will travel through the dreamscape. And with the help of the tower and this ritual, you will be able to summon the consciousness of your friends and your companions here inside your dreamscape. And in doing so, they might be able to aid you in capturing the anima, this fleeting memory that echoes through dimensions, to time and memories.
I understand, I think.
It's just take a seat inside of the circle, inside of the magic sign.
Question, Stargazer. Will we have our powers? Are we limited in any way in his visions?
It depends. I can't say for certain, and I will not say because I do not want you to... Știi, ceva de genul ăsta, să-mi scoți ochii pe urmă, că eu am zis că o să ai și nu ai. She smiles a bit. So, you'll see, I will be present with there. You will be able to hear my voice, and I will guide you, Ryan, and you all to the best of my abilities. I will also have Noel here be my assistant in this.
I appreciate it. I just had a question. Will I be witnessing this memory, like I have my visions? Will I be looking at it from the outside, or if I see a memory of myself, will I be playing as myself?
It depends. Depends on the vision, it depends on the memory, it depends on you.
I see.
It's like a dream.
Last time we were in such an environment,
I'm sure that you've all had dreams before. There are times in which you witness a dream from your perspective as a child maybe, or as another person. And there are times when you witness a dream from above or from outside, just as an outsider, as a spectral being witnessing whatever unfolds before you. It depends. It is a dream, and yet it is not a dream. It is something forced. But it is reality. That is what a dreamscape is. something that was, something that might be, something that exists and at the same time does not. Something fleeting. And that's what we call an anima or an enigma. So whenever you are ready, Ryan, please come and enter the circle.
I just want to do one last thing before I enter.
Can what we all did until now and drinking it, can that count as a short rest?
Yeah, sure.
Nu mai știu dacă am făcut unul prin...
Can it count as a short rest?
Yeah.
Că, de fapt, eu n-am făcut niciun long rest de când ne-am bătut cu germele.
Nu, n-a
Da,
fost
aveam-
încă long rest.
Zic pe foaie, nu.
Stai, da, mă, că eu astăzi, a fost
Voi
astăzi.
n-ați dormit, v-ați dat short rest sigur, dar long rest nu a fost.
I will
Da.
short rest again. If we are allowed.
Okay, yeah, sure.
That's bad. That's really bad.
Dacă aveți nevoie de
We
healing,
have this, we
Noel
can do this.
can heal you.
I will use hit dice.
Nu e necesar, Noel vă poate healui. She has a lot of healing spells, she has cure wounds and mass healing ward, and she has Eos care poate să healuie, so...
I'm full.
But she does not heal spell slot, does she?
Nope, spell slots, nope.
Okay.
Să înțeleg că ai dat cu...
Yes.
Hit dice. Higher, nu știu.
Well, at least the cards tell me that this might be a success or an unexpected turn of luck, change of fortune for the better. That is at least what the face-up Wheel of Fortune is supposed to
The
mean.
Wheel of Fortune, nice. Fortuna.
Hang on.
Asta
Just
e
in
de
case.
Wheel of Time, vine de Wheel of Fortune. Nice.
I love
Yes.
that show.
That show. The Wheel of Fortune. Ok, sorry, m-am speriat de The Wheel of Time. Eram
Fuck it. It's a waste, but whatever. I will drink my concoction of flight to free up one of my flasks,
Okay.
and I will concoct one more time because I haven't used my concoction for the day to see if I get something better because 2 concoction of flights are shit.
Eu am un concoction la mine. Oare e expirat?
Nu mai
De
expiră.
mult.
Nu mai expiră.
De fapt, nu.
Nu am făcut level ăla. Da.
Ok, then I will drink it cu că ține 10 minute.
Ce concoction ai tu?
Resilience.
Ok, bun. Atunci îl șterg de la mine, că am crezut că e la mine. Îl bei acum?
Și lasă
Nu. Yeah, and I mean, I think so. Yeah, 10 minutes, go for it. Drink it, îmi trebuie sticla. And then over.
While this is happening, I go towards the middle and I prepare myself.
Ok.
Și stai, dau atunci concoct.
Tactics, elementele attunement, nu cred că am pe mine așa ceva, nu?
Nu.
Zice că mai de 3 runde.
Extra speed.
Swiftness.
Mhm.
And resilience. Now we're looking good.
Okay. So you use your magic to concoct 2 new potions.
Well, I'm floating actually.
You
Kind
can
of funny,
float
but
now.
Carabus is floating.
Ok. Dacă nu mai e nimica ce vreți să pregătiți așa, să zicem că Agin își dă mage armor și you guys just stay there and...
What I will do, no, I will float in a meditative position that I learned in the Seire.
Sure, ok.
So unlike Carabus and weird as fuck, but that's what Carabus will do.
Ok. You prepare yourselves.
Sean, poziția turcului with hands like this.
Okay. Orion,
Nice.
Cât de sus zboară chiar?
Maybe 5 feet.
Aha. Da, imediat.
Orion, the stage is yours. Do you enter the circle?
Yes, I slowly walk and. Well, whatever happens, I want to know I appreciate your effort in all of this and, acquiring and preparing this ritual and let's get that anima, shall we?
No time like the present. On with it.
O să iau cheinul și o să îl trag pe Kerubis în jos cu cheinul.
Okay.
Let go of me, you fool! And knock your cane away. Focus in here.
Trebuie să da, sure. I will not say a thing.
Ok, so
Fine.
Ryan, tu intri în cerc, te pui frumos în mijlocul of the magical circle, the shiny magical circle. Momoka says, close your eyes. You, all as well, you will be joining him to the best of my abilities.
Mă așez pe o pernă.
Would it be possible for me to call upon them only after I get my bearings, once I know what to expect? I don't want all of us to just be hurled into this reality.
Momoka zice, it all depends on you. You are the one doing the summoning. You are the one doing the calling.
Then
Keep
I
in
will.
mind, these potions last for 10 minutes, so
I will take a look around, peek inside the door, as they say, and then I'll call you inside. Don't worry.
Don't hesitate for a second, Orion.
I will not, but I will.
At this point, I will look a little bit at Renault when I say that. Don't hesitate for a second.
Și-l omorât pe
suicide
Orion.
pact is done. I'm also killing Orion now.
Okay.
No,
well,
Always
Yes,
down for killing
yes.
my friends.
We are prepared, Orion, dar.
Okay. So you close your eyes. You begin to focus on your breathing, on your heartbeat. Begin to feel your body vibrating. You can sense the magic, the powerful, divine magic that resides in this tower, made specifically for situations like this, to guide astrologians on their path, on their visions. After a few minutes, you fall into a deep state of trance. There's just darkness and silence. At first, it's like you try to open your eyes, but you cannot. There's something heavy holding them shut. You force them open a little bit at a time, and as you begin to look around, you see an endless sea of stars. Light shooting everywhere, falling stars, constellations, energy, particles. Yet, when you look down, you can see the floor of your old room. You are on the bed, on your bed. But there is no rooftop, there are no walls. Nothing that could constrain you. You look around and you can see books, you can see old clothes, much smaller than the ones you currently use. You can see an old astrologian deck of 60 close to your bed. It's the same one you've been using for years. The one Vidash, your grandmother, has given you all those years back. You are young again. Probably around 8, 9 years old or so. 10 years at the maximum. And you do remember that moment, that morning, after you visited the mountaintops, after your birthday, the turn of the year. And as your memories begin to come back to you, you watch as the room becomes, cum să zic, se reconstruiește. You see the walls begin to creep in. You can see the wood boards growing. You can see the rooftop forming itself. The door. You are back in your child home, back in the northern village. What do you do?
Zik, I did not expect to see this place again until I died. Feels a little strange, but starting to feel sad all of a sudden. Why do I feel sad? Wait, I should probably follow Momoka's advice and call upon my friends now. It's gonna be a little cramped, but in here, but I think they will need to see this. Eu o să încep să mă închid ochii și să mă concentrez. Țin așa pumnii.
Ok, stai așa și te concentrezi. Te concentrezi. Nothing happens.
Momoka, if you can hear me, I could sure use some guidance right now.
You wait for an answer. But there is no answer.
I knew it.
I'm all alone. Wait, where's grandmother? Where? O să caut pe bunica mea.
Ok, ieși din cameră, deschizi ușa, te uiți. Știi teoria aia că we all form our own realities? Dacă te uiți, the double slit experiment, if you look at it, nu mai știu cum, dacă e particule, devine lumina particles, dacă nu e waves sau invers. As you look outside, you bring form to your surroundings. You create your own reality. It does look, you get the feeling that it doesn't look quite right. Se formează coridorul, se formează ușa, se formează camerele. It looks a bit bigger than it should be. That's how memories work. Everything looks bigger for you now. It looks a bit twisted and crooked in some places. Some objects
It's been so long.
Some objects are displaced, or instead of, I don't know, a single chamber pot, there are 3, or some books are stacked up in a weird way and they glitch into each other it's off-putting, and you are all alone. You can't talk to Momokan, and there's no answer. You can't summon your friends. You begin to breathe a little bit. Ce zic, respiri un pic mai greu. You feel your heart beating in your chest, in your throat, and you look around and try to go to wherever you remember your grandmother should be. And as you open the door, instantly the room apparates before you, taking form, using your memories and your imagination as a base. And there she is, sleeping in her big bed with her big belly. Cumva doarme pe spate, că tot timpul doarme așa, cu mâinile așa. And then it hits you.
Oh, was this the morning that I think it is? Oh no. Mă duc lângă ea.
Okay. As you remember her, there she is, sleeping forever, cold to the touch, not breathing, dead.
I said my goodbyes to you before, grandmother, and I hope wherever you are at peace. But still, somehow, I'm glad to see you again, and I stroke her chin.
Okay. It seems that
Deci,
this memory holds.
Is this... Is this it? What am I supposed to do now? So, Warlow and Ayer.
No answer is coming.
Alright. Think, Orion. If this is the memory of that morning, what did I do? Maybe I need to just play it out and or try to remember what happened, and maybe then I'll be able to figure it out. Alright. So trag Moneka. 8-year-old me, summon all your strength, come on. Și încerc să o trag ca și atunci pe bunica mea singur. Jos și
Ok.
să o duc afară.
Ok. Norocul tău că ești un Hrothgar destul de puternic. You can carry stuff, you can push and pull stuff. You use all your strength to pull your dead grandmother from her bed by the feet until she falls to the ground. You cover her with her blanket and you pull her out. 1 feet at a time.
Now I've done this before and I can do it again, but it's not getting any easier.
Use all your strength to pull her out of her room, and as you open the doors, the entrance to your hut, again you forge your own reality, and you can see parts of your village sleeping under snow and ice. Just parts, and the rest is just these particles of light, stardust, constellations, falling stars everywhere. It's like you create this village and the material things out of this stardust or star-like substance or whatever this is. So you push her out, she hits her head on the scări și o scoți afară, and you begin to use from your own storage, like crengi și lemne și as last time, and you try to burn her body as and to try to give her a burying like all the astrologians should get. Burn the physical body so that the essence can be released and with the smoke travel to the stars, become one with them. So you do this. You put fire to her flesh, and after a few minutes you watch as it begins to burn brighter and hotter and brighter and hotter. After a few minutes,
Which my friends wish my friends would be here to witness this. I could sure use them right now. If nothing else, they could see what it was like back then, where old Orion comes from. Wait a minute, if this is all in my head and things are forming around me as I look around, maybe I can just imagine them in here. They may not look right, or I may give them a bit of a disfigurement as I summon them, but it should work, right?
okay, so
Încerc dintr-o dată să mă concentrez, să
la cine te
să
gândești prima
imaginez
oară?
că sunt aici.
La cine?
Echo, prima oară, pentru că we share
Okay, so you focus
have something in common.
your mind, your memories. You watch as this ethereal starlight substance begins to form. Echo. As you know her. After you finish summoning her, you watch as the lifeless husk just falls to the ground. There is no consciousness,
Thank God.
no soul, nothing. And as you imagine your friends, you begin to form them out of nothingness,
Wait, let me get into character.
but they all fall to the ground, lifeless.
No, this is not right. Is this because I'm still a child and I haven't honed my powers? No, this
The fire becomes
mă duc la ei.
becomes brighter and hotter, almost menacing like. You te duci la ei și încerci să-i trezești, încerci să-i aduci, but it doesn't work. And as you look above, cumva într-un mod instinctual, you watch as the skies just swirl and swirl, and like
Oh, this isn't good.
in the other vision you had, you watch as this black star with red blood halo, sau cum zice chestia aia, the outer rim, inelul acela de foc glowing. And you begin to see as the swirl becomes brighter, moving faster and faster. And then from the flames, as this giant column of smoke rises towards the black star and the swirling night sky, you watch a form, humanoid form, appearing. And it says, with a smile on their face, "Well, Orion,
Who are you? You do not belong here.
I am what you made me to be. I am your grandmother. I am you. I am your friend. She becomes bigger and brighter, enveloped in the flames and the smoke rising from the fallen body of your grandmother. You are giving me strength and form. You watch her operating
No,
a star globe.
No, this is not what I wanted.
And you feel becoming weaker, and you fall to your knees as this being begins to sap your strength and your divine magic. And she becomes, cum să zic, primește mai multă formă. She becomes more real. And you watch, it's weird. She looks like a younger version of your grandmother, Hrothgar, of course, but at the same time she resembles you as well. And at the same time, her hands, her feet begin to resemble other species, other races. And she becomes this chimera. Beautiful, weird and twisted. She just looks at you. I want more. And she begins to sap your strength. Știi cum fac de mentoring?
Încerc să mă pun.
Da, o să te rog să-mi
O să
faci
încerc să...
un wisdom saving throw, te rog.
Cu stațul ce am acum, nu?
Da.
Ok.
Este anima?
23. Total.
Okay, that's a success. So, how do you oppose her?
No. No! My will is my own. I am free to make my own choices, and you can't do this to me. I refuse. This is not what I want. It's not how I want to remember her. This is not what I... Go away, damn you. I slowly stand up and just...
Okay, te ridici. You stand up. And to your left, you see a form made of light appear as your mother puts her hand on your shoulder. She smiles at you. You look to your right and you see your father, another ghost-like entity made out of light, put his hands on your right shoulder. And you watch as all your fallen tribe members all appear out of light. About 50 or 60 or so. And they all, dacă ai văzut și în Avatar cum puneau mâna toți umăr și they all like support you.
You're all here. See, I'm not alone. I do not know what you want, but I won't give it to you that easily.
Okay. As this happens, you are no longer a child. You are you. You're an adult. You are there, you have your powers, you have your star globe, you have your tarot cards, you have your family with you. Everyone. And you hear a voice. A male voice. Saying, if you seek strength, You already have it. You only forgot.
The strength that I have is my memories, my friends, the people that touched my life, and the lives that I have touched.
Then remember what you are.
I will. That is one thing I won't forget, no matter what. Now tell me, creature, what are you? Who are you? And what do you truly want?
Vocea nu mai zice nimic. Instead, you watch as this chimera you've created looks around. No, no, I will be free. You will not bind me, you will not shackle me. I am light. I am free. And she just wants to run away. But you watch as your tribe members just, nu știu cum să-ți descriu asta, imaginează-ți ca și cum everything just melts. The ice melts, creating an endless lake out of water. You watch as these giant hands made out of light and energy just operates, trying to hold this entity into place. And you watch this giant form of your grandmother creating this place, a solid place where you can sit, holding this enigma, this anima, hostage basically, for you to capture her. And you hear this male voice again, and you're resonating in your very soul saying, summon them. Use the power that I have granted you. You have my flesh, my light. You have my blessing. You are not alone. Summon them.
Oh, well, since I have now your permission now, I suppose I will do that. But in any case, come here, friends. I want you to witness this.
Okay.
Orion is so sassy. I love him so much.
So, Orion.
Wait, întuneric.
Hopa. Da, it's my fault. Am pus așa. So, voi vă puteți pune pe hartă în zonele astea, gen. Ok, să scot și pe Aegean. Nu, outside.
And if possible, let's say,
I have his back.
what do we hear? Do we hear his call? Do we hear what he said?
Nu, voi auziți, nu auziți nimic, doar simțiți. Și auziți pe Momoca. Alright, there's a problem, I can't connect with him. I cannot get through. There's something powerful blocking my way. But I will do my best. Focus.
Wait.
Focus on him.
Wait. I can feel something.
And then you hear his voice.
What?
Calling your names. Echo. Ronan.
Yes, I hear.
Abba. And as you hear his voice, you all fall unconscious. And you are being summoned to this dreamscape reality.
Orion, we are here.
Welcome.
Okay.
This is not exactly what I planned, but here we are. I would say this is where my old village used to be, and this is the day of my grandmother's funeral, but it seems like there are some other agents here who try to mess things up.
Right. So the entity you watch and you see elements of Echo, you see elements of Terebus, you see elements of all of you, in unknown elements as well. The entity looks like a female Hrothgar, but at the same time they look like Orion. It's a chimera, it's an entity made out of his memories of you and his past.
We are here now, Orion darling, tell us.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, this being has the anima we are seeking. It tried to... I do not know what it truly is, but it tried to suck my strength and also free itself somehow. We must find a way to get the anima from it.
Then say the word. I stand by you either way, Orion Hamash.
So the entity tries to flee, hovers, and takes flight into the unknown. But you watch as a few ethereal hands of light just grabs her and put her back into this pedestal. După cum vedeți, îi prinde mâini peste tot. So she cannot escape by the graces of your forebearers. So
we cannot let her go. Not yet. Not until we have the anima.
Again, the entity says, I will not be shackled. I will kill and destroy every one of you. I am free. Let's roll initiative.
Forgive me. Să zic asta cum scot și mă trăiesc de bătălie.
Okay. Okay.
Pesat.
Of course.
I'm so angry right now.
Okay, so let's do this. Echo, you are the first.
Wait, where is the tracker? Așa, cred că mai știam să... Așa, I'm so angry right now, this is perfect. Without 15. I will... Wait. I will take my cane. And I will make like a flashing maneuver, and I want a big blue firebolt just ca și mai face la baseball, știi?
Okay.
Dar știi, să dau un big fireball. Not in the mood.
Fireball sau fireball?
Fireball.
Fireball. Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
You can.
Okay, so dexterity saving throw.
And I can do this.
Okay, so that's a 14 dexterity saving throw. So that's a fail. Aia înseamnă că o să-și ia the full 18 fire damage. Okay, so you focus your blue flame, you hurl it at her, and the moment she tries to flee, it impacts her and explodes into this giant blue fire spiral. And it seems it hurts her. You can hurt her.
And yeah, and wait, cred că mi-a dispărut character sheet-ul. And as a bonus action, I would like to... Orion darling, like I said, we are here. We will help you. We have your back.
Thank you.
We are your friends. You can count on us.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Orion, o să vezi la features că ți-au apărut ceva. E la passive abilities.
then I would like to go.
Ooh, okay, la passive abilities, nu?
Da, da, da.
Here.
Ok.
Wait, aici e gaura așa în jos, când se vede aici pe hartă?
Da, exact.
Then here.
Ok. În momentul în care îți termin tura, the Enigma is going to use her legendary action and use her healing light to regain some hit points. So she's using her astral globe and she draws a card and you watch as the card disappears and her wounds close up. I will not be shackled, I am light. Turai? So, având în vedere că pe Orion vrea să-l nimicească, o să-și ia Star Globe-ul and she's going to unleash some Star Bolts at you. Și o să-ți dea 13 to hit.
That's not enough. I have 14 with my mage armor.
Okay, if that's a miss, 3, 4, then she's going to fly here, up. Yeah, sure, that's her turn. Kerberos.
What does that mean? Do I float?
Yes, you do float. The concoction
I
works.
float.
We all float here.
Float down here, of course.
Okay, nice, nice. Nice reference.
Then the next far-fetched question. I would like to summon Zero.
Okay.
If it works.
It does.
Ooh.
She's
And
part
I
of
will
you.
say welcome.
She appears. Another dim escape. My beloved flesh.
Indeed. Let's see it done. How high is the Chimera, Grandma?
Pe la 30 de feet. Hai.
In the air, right?
Pe chestia aia, poarta aia de piatră, da? Pe archway-ul ăla, da.
Poarta aia e propriu-zis 30 de feet in the air?
Da, e foarte mare. Da.
Fantastic. And I suppose it's all up to you, Zero. Zero will hover up.
You can fly, man. You can fly.
Yeah, but only, I mean, yes, I can. 10 feet at a time.
Yeah.
It's decent, but not that decent. Zero is definitely going to, hang on. There. Definitely going to fly a bit higher, and she's going to use her heart ability on the creature,
Ok.
which is a 30 feet ranged attack.
Ok. Oh, natural 20.
Natural 20.
Nice. Cât e damage-ul total?
11, așa scrie aici, nu?
Okay, so as cum să zic, Zero just slashes the space-time and releases this dissonant cacophony, like, cum să zic, ca niște harp strings that are pulled to the extreme and just they are just broken and they twist and bend, and she releases this necrotic fell magic, and it seems it has great effect on this entity made out of light and memories. And it,
Great effect, you say?
yes, it hurts her much more than it should, as the darkness and the fell magic hits her.
Noi crit.
Bai, crit. Și nu e 11.
Păi ai dat 6 pe zar, plus 5 e 11, numai că nu se dublează zarul.
Oh,
Trebuie să se dubleze
excuse me, Mircea.
12,
That would be
17.
17 then.
Ok,
Să mă întreb dacă e dublat, e 34.
da, e ok, mulțumesc. Ok,
Right, there you go. And then, if you will allow me, I know it's a bit far-fetched, but I would like to get a run up. It's okay if you say no. I would like to get a runner-up jump the amount of. What's my strength modifier? My strength modifier is 18 plus the additional 10. That's at 28 feet. And I would like to compensate with the fact that I can fly to get up there if you will allow it.
ok, sure, dar fă-mi și un athletics check, te rog. I'll allow
Sure.
it, with a roll.
Of course.
Cât înalt e? Cât ai zis? 30 de feet?
30 de feet.
Wait a defeat.
No, I have no chance of getting
But wait.
You don't roll ones.
No, I don't roll one.
Iviera, he's lucky as fuck. Ok, o să zic că îți folosești toată tura dacă e să ajungi până acolo.
O toată tura?
Da. Având în vedere unde ești, tu trebuie să ajungi și până acolo să fugi și e 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pătrățele până acolo, deci 25 feet numai ca să ajungi la bază, după aia și să sari și să te... Până acolo, I'd say that would be your turn.
Done. I'll do it.
Ok.
It's like, pleasure to meet your acquaintance, Grandma Hamar.
Ok. Așa. Bun, în momentul în care îți termin tura, o să-și folosească her astral step. Because she's slippery like that. And teleport there. Reno?
Still 30 feet up, right?
Da, și ăla e
Just
30.
to step in the sense of no opportunity attacks.
Nope,
type
this is a
of
teleport.
situation. Okay.
Okay, I will run and interpose myself between it and Orion.
Okay.
And while I pass Orion, I will ask him, "You sure want to kill this thing?" And I will unleash my dark side
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Mă sfărătă.
I bear no hatred for this. I bear no hatred for this creature, but I cannot forgive it for desecrating the image of my grandmother and my loved and everyone else. And we need the anima, so let's just do our best to defeat it.
Okay, and then I'll say, "No worries, I will bear the hatred myself." And I will point my finger and cast Toll the Dead on it.
Toll the Dead. Ok. Ce trebuie să-și facă? Nu mai știu la Toll the Dead.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Ok, that's
Also,
a 16.
Dacă o lua damage, trebuie să dea... o lua trecut.
Da, 16 wisdom.
Yeah, and that's it.
Ok, în momentul în care se termin tura, the third legendary action, Healing Light, she's going to heal herself. Ok, Aegon. Aegon e băiat deștept și zice We need to hold her in place, she's slippery.
Cu ce?
Hai să vedem.
Holport nu era bun acum.
Era bun.
Don't say that spell again.
Dar nu are nici
It's the best Level 2 spell.
It's a horrible spell.
I do not have it. Shit, I need Holport.
Hai așa. Uite, un Chromatic Orb de level 2.
Cine mi-ar putea
Și-
da Holport?
Au văzut că Fire a mers, așa că Fire damage. 22 to hit, 25 Fire damage.
Amazing.
Așa, și având în vedere situația... Normal, o summonează pe Garuda.
Normal.
Și Garuda is going to use her Windblade. 22 to hit, 10 damage. Într-un mod ciudat, it seems that the creature can protect itself really good against the attack from Garuda. Așa că pentru cei care au fost atenți, it seems that demons have great advantage against this creature, but fey creatures or summon creatures don't. So, Orion, tu ești.
Ui, mă, zi așa.
Bine că nu e Mihai aici cu softica. Oh,
Da,
este-
Mihai te pică. Mihai te pică, corect. Orio!
O să...
Yeah.
Deci știu deja de chestia aia ce mi-ai dat acum.
You can
Și
sense
să folosesc.
some sort of a power and something. Yes, ești conștient că există în tine. You can use it.
Seemed echo from this creature. Do I feel the echo in this entity?
Nu,
If I go within 30 feet, okay.
nu.
Good. Okay. In that case, I will just use my pat action. I'm sorry, but I will not allow you to escape. Maybe I can't harm you so well, but others can. But I can help my friends in their endeavors. Și o să fac un draw. Unde-i? The ball.
Și ești level
I will
5.
give... Da, level 5. I will give this to... Sure, why not? I will give this to Zero.
Ok, aia înseamnă că
Because she might be able to go in. O să reducă damage-ul cu 2 de 6.
Nice. E pus
Interesting.
dita mai protecția pe ea. Ok.
Mm.
Ok, so when the turn ends, imagine, bătălia nu e statică. E tot timpul e mișcare, explozii, toată lumea sare, asta se teleportează, se healuie, explozii, chromatic stuff. The hands try to catch her as she's try to escape and flies, and basically oprind and they swat her to the ground. And as the aid from your ancestors, she's basically pulled to the ground at the base of the pillar. She zice, I will not be restrained, I am light. And top of the round, Echo.
Okay. I will, Oh, wait, Cred că am selectat linia și nu merge. Nu pot să nu mai, așa. I will come here and I will cast Firebolt this time.
16 to hit. Okay, so she uses her astrologian power, the light in her, to repel the attack. 16 doesn't hit.
Shit. So then I will, as a bonus action, I will look at everyone and then, angry and frustrated, I will say, Kerberos, get down here. Stop fooling around. Get her. Get down. Monster Carnival bonus action.
Let's
și
see.
Kerberos.
Oh, nu e.
This is your moment. And
Right.
I can move again. I will come here then.
Ok. Tura ei. Ok. Zice... I am all alone. I am all alone. But I have my light. She's going to use her radiant burst. Mamă, that's a lot of
Are we
damage.
the bad guy?
Ce?
Are we the bad guys?
O să...
Yes, is this really what?
Toți jos, în afară de Kerebus, Constitution saving throw, vă rog. Ba nu, 1, 2, 3, 4. Echo nu. Echo, tu ești outside of her range.
Zero is 15 feet in the air, if that helps.
Trebuie să-și facă și ea.
Okay.
Nice.
Ok. Deci,
Cancel, nu?
success Renault, Orion fail.
Să-mi folosesc inspiration-ul pentru asta.
Ok. Zero, that's a success. Ok, even with your inspiration, that's still a fail. Ok.
Nu mai vrea.
Cine mai trebuie să-și facă? Agent.
No.
Ce să
Yes.
fie Master Carnivalian?
Inspiration. Wait. You have
Acum,
is that more?
ok, unde
Never
o?
change. Yes, unde o?
14 n-ar ajuta, însă nu? Deci nu cred că
Am făcut Spider-Man, cu băieții mă fac să fac Spider-Man.
Like this, devil horns.
Ok.
Cât e DC-ul, scuze?
DC-ul? Păi nu pot să zic, adică zic dacă n-a succes sau...
Yeah, I don't think it would matter if I would use the Master Carnivalian, că maxim 14 aș da și cred că e mai mare decât atât.
Nu știi dacă nu-l folosești.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
Ok. So, cei care ați dat, așa, DC-ul e 14 pentru chestia asta. Stai un pic. Asta vreau, așa. So, stai, cu zero ai dat un dexterity saving throw, trebuie să faci constitution saving throw.
Oh,
So, Orion,
Sorry.
iei 22 radiant damage. Restul luați 11 radiant damage. Și zero,
Please.
that's a fail. Ia 22 radiant damage.
minus 2 de 6, parcă a fost.
Da, minus 2 de
Da.
6.
Hang on, I have to roll those, right?
Da. Okay, so she's going to release the energy stored inside of her that she stole from Orion, and she's going to unleash this burst of radiant light, starlight, creating constellations and shooting stars and starlight as it explodes in your face. Da, deci reduci cu 6, aia înseamnă cât? E 16, ia 16 radiant damage. Zero. Okay, so that's her turn. Kerebus. Your turn now. Da, să-i dau și
Okay.
aging.
First things first, Zero is going to fly up another 15 feet. So she's within 30 feet distance of Grandma Hamar.
Okay.
Apologies if that's insulting. And she's going to use her ability once again, Harp.
Okay.
But she's down on the ground now.
No,
Da,
nice.
ori tras cu mâinile.
30 feet.
Eu tras în jos.
Ori tras cu mâinile jos.
O tras cu mâinile jos?
Da.
Da, am tras mâinile jos. Adică era pe jos acum. Că de-aia ți-am zis, get down here.
Hang on. Grandma Hamash is downstairs,
Da.
Yeah.
right? But Zero is 15 feet in the air. Zero flies another 15 feet in the air, and she's still within 30 feet distance to launch Harp.
Ok. 18 e hit și ar fi 13 necrotic.
În stânga este un 0 acolo pe care ăla e height-ul la token. Ca să nu uitați pe la ce înălțime are.
What?
Nu.
Ah, da. Chiar.
Ăla e alt. Deasupra la setări.
Uite aici.
Deasupra la
30.
setări.
Dar din ceva motiv nu... trebuie să dau enter.
Nu. Uite. A apărut.
Da?
Așa.
Alright, let's not waste time. It's all good. 30 feet.
Ok.
And then Kerberos, the bastard, is going to, if you'll allow me, with Lapine Hop and everything,
Unde vrei să sar?
scythe in hand, jump on top of her because he can float.
Sure, do another athletics check.
I will gladly do this.
Știi că e pe jos, ea nu e în aer.
Clar.
Ok, sure, make an
I'm
athletics
stretching
check.
it. I'm aware of this.
Yes. Make an athletics check. Ok, 23 athletics check. Ok. Let me just... Ok. O să zic că... No, sari de numai, using your da? Și using your floating concoction. And you just charge at her, like super anime style. Te împingi de pillarul ăla și you charge at her. O să te las să faci un atac, dar with disadvantage.
Okay. I will take it. Let's see. Control click, I think it was the disadvantage.
Da.
Damn it!
That's a miss. Și o să te rog să faci un acrobatics check.
Acrobatic. Sure.
Yes. Ok. O să iei doar...
Wait,
Yes.
hang on. Can I use Monster Carnivalian to maybe increase my chances of hitting?
Da, poți.
Then I will do this.
Ok.
How much is the Monster Carnivalian? Like a one?
Unde o?
He
Nope.
I mean,
1 pe
Ai
zar.
vorbit rău de Phineas.
O să-ți iei 3 bludgeoning damage. O să-ți iei
I say, I will take it.
3 bludgeoning damage. Da. Dar nu ești knocked.
3.
Nu ești knocked prone și ești acolo.
Alright.
Ok. În momentul în care îți termin tura, she's going to use one of her legendaries to teleport here. E la 30 feet. De fapt, ăsta e mai jos. Ăsta e la... cât era? 20 feet ăsta e parcă. Da.
I will say, was it something I said?
Renault.
Stâlpii ăștia din ce sunt făcuți?
Par să fie piatră?
scot ranga.
Oh, nu!
Nu,
Nu, Ranga.
Poate pe gips sau ceva, știi ce pot să...
Looks like
But
solid
I
stone.
don't think I can knock down stone.
Hai să let's do something interesting. Use your imagination. Piatră, sure.
Păi, dacă e piatră, nu mă izbesc în el.
Ok? Bine.
I will just cast another
Toll the Dead?
Toll the Dead.
Ok, wisdom saving throw.
It's the only ranged thing I have.
8, wisdom saving throw. That's a fail.
Chestia are damage luat?
Da, da.
Mhm.
Atunci trebuie de 12, nu?
Da, atunci trebuie să, cred că tu să dai. Lol.
Fal.
Ok.
I will also cast Grit on it. I will move a little bit forward.
Ok.
Aici undeva.
Charisma saving throw.
Yes. Yes.
Ok, that's a 19 charisma saving throw.
Okay, passes. But I still can figure out something, no?
Da, corect. Creature
Can I
type,
know if
AC, senses, or its movement speed.
it's... Hai să zicem creature type.
Creature type. It is a celestial creature. Whatever that means.
Okay.
Okay.
Then in Celestial, I will say get down.
Get down again, get to the chopper. Ok, să heal-uie. În momentul în care își termin tura, Agent. Agent n-are nimic de hold person și din asta, din păcate.
Să nu-i dea hold person acolo pe tură.
No, să-și dea...
I mean, am avea avantaj.
No. He's going to use his
Ce
chromatic
bun.
orb again pe fire. Și de 24 to hit, 19 damage. Oh, ce damage, da.
Bine, Agin iarăși cu damage-ului.
Garuda o să zboare. Și o să zică către ea, You are like me. Și o să se concentreze să o atace. With her Windblade. That's a miss. The anima zice, No, I am not like you. I am free, I am not bound. Și Garuda îi zice, Are you now? Orion.
You try to steal my power, try to use it against us. Selfishly just heal yourself. You are no true light. This is what giving the true light is all about. It is about bond and helping others. O să dau, în primul rând, feature, Path of Horoscope.
Okay.
And because we are in imagination right now, and because I found out in which month Echo is born, this time I called the griffin from inside her. You can see a griffin fly from inside her, and I put it on myself and on Renault, because I can choose two creatures so that we get healing.
Okay. Nice. You can apply the effect on...
Apply effects.
No.
Aici ai Renault, nu? Apply effects.
Exact.
Ok. Ca și bonus action, o să dau Mass Healing Word.
Ok, nice.
All within 30 feet. Deci cred că pot să dau cam...
Cred că toți.
Stai,
Mhm.
În,
up to 6.
în afară de... Ba nu, că și ei în 30 feet în aer, unghiul e un pic weird. Hai să zicem, dacă te muți una mai sus, poți să-i dai și lui Zero.
Ok.
Să
Up to
zicem.
6 creatures și... Na, o să fie 7, dar o să folosesc și Diurnal Sect. Folosesc un draw ca să increase healing-ul cu 7 apparently.
Nice.
Și eu primesc
Nice.
extra pentru că eu și Renault primim extra de la Griffin, care înseamnă
Un de 4.
un de 4.
De 4.
Deci toți primiți de fapt 14 heal.
14
Da.
și noi primim unul de 4. Încă 3.
Încă 3,
Deci
dar
17.
17 heal la voi și la restul 14. Nice.
Wow.
Un bonus action.
Mamă ce heal. Nice.
I showed what the light should be.
Exact, nice.
So I'm with that and
Chiar
I
că.
Chiar că,
Third
ok.
level spell, though.
Îți termin tura, în momentul ăsta the hands of your ancestors begin to pull on her and bring her, să zicem iară, closer, not letting her escape this area. And Echo, it's your turn.
Seems you are more bound than your father. Like fireball.
De.
Fireball. Stai că mi-am dispărut
Fireball?
iarăși. Fireball. Că ești acolo, I can... do this.
16 to hit e miss.
I will... Let's see, for 15. I can use inspiration for an attack.
Da?
I have inspiration. I will... The defense, și mai dau un roll de 20.
Da. That's a hit.
That hits.
Ok, 19 fire damage. Nice. Mai faci ceva?
And let me see what I can do. Out action. Alright, then I will go here.
Ok.
No, here.
Ok. Tura ei.
Știi? Bound pentru că o prins-o mâinile.
Ok.
That was a little vicious mockery, dar așa pentru suflet.
O
nu ca
să
și
dea cu 2 stele. Și o să dea în una după
Paralel.
0. Așa. Pe 0 dă cu 25 to hit.
It's going to hit.
Ok. Și o să dea 19 radiant damage.
Și asta se reduce, mai ai 2 ture în afară de asta cu efectul. Cu tare.
Cu 5 s-a reduce.
Minus 5. Deci 9, 14.
Da. Și a doua stea o să o hărluie towards Orion. Și aia ar fi 16 to hit.
That's a hit.
Ok? Și în tine ar fi 19 radiant damage. Ok? So that's...
You are mockery to all stargazers.
Ok, Kerebus, tu ești. E jos.
Be jos.
E jos.
That's all I wanted to hear.
E jos, da.
Zero, what are you waiting for? Are you gonna let her get away with it?
O să
If
zic
you can
că...
go through
O să
hard,
zic că Zero.
no?
I hunger. Let me feast.
Okay. And he's going to use heart once again.
Ok.
Well,
8 e mis.
that's all right. I'm going to run up to her
With your sight.
with the scythe, and I will flat.
Natural 20.
Nice, critical.
Hang on. Wait a minute, because I'm a slasher. Also, I don't roll ones or twos because I'm a great weapon fighter, so let me re-roll those.
Reroll și zi te rog totalul, că-s prea obosit.
The 2d6
Double the things.
reroll. Hang on, that's a 2 and a 6. Now I have to take it, so that's 8.
Dublet pentru critical tarurile.
No, okay, 8, 16. But I don't see my modifier being added. Forgive me for saying that. Plus 7. No, it is added. Plus 7. Okay, plus 7. That's 8, 15, 30.
Dar
Cât?
de plezarurile.
De valere 16 plus 7, it is, sorry, 22. No, 23. 23.
23 damage, nice.
For the first attacks, yeah.
Corect.
Mhm.
You slash her. There's no blood, but there's like light pouring out from her wounds and stardust and 13 îi mis.
Right into my eyes! Blast you.
Nice. Ok. În momentul în care îți termin tura, she's going to use one of her legendaries to heal herself. Renault.
Finally,
Take remembrance.
I will flank,
Flank. Ok, nice.
and for my first attack, I will strike normally.
Ok. Nu uita cu avantaj.
Right.
E hit oricum.
Poate dau crit.
Da.
No, not.
Not for you.
That
12 damage, nu?
12 damage, din care 2 îi necrotic,
Ok.
if that makes any.
Ok.
And for the second one, I will activate the Clockwork Amulet,
Oh!
which I think I can do.
Da.
Și ar fi 18 to hit.
Which is barely hit.
Okay, and then I will also dump one Delirium, which I have,
To use
to
blood
deal an
splitter.
additional, da,
Ok.
to deal an additional 1 de 6. O să dau atacul pentru că dă damage-ul, numai pentru damage.
Ok. Încă 13 damage. Nice.
13 plus 5, 18.
Ok. Ok, nice. So you ați the Dark Boys ați sărit pe ea și slash the shit out of her, săraca. Ok.
They don't have Delirium anymore.
Ok. Momentul în care îți termin tura, Legendary să se teleporteze aici sus. She's pretty hurt. She's barely holding her form. Aegon, I will not let you get away. Another chromatic orb. Yeah? De data asta o să dea la level 3. Hai să vedem dacă nimerește. Nașpa. 14 to hit. That's a miss. Are inspiration. Are inspiration. Let's reroll that. 18 pe zar, plus cât are, that's a hit. E de 23 fire damage. Ok. Și Garuda o să sară și ea. Și o să zică You are not free. Și o să-și folosească her Windblades to cut the shit out of her. Hai să vedem. Natural 20. Și efect și tot. Ok.
So this was a good session for Natural 20.
Da,
Au
a
fost,
fost.
cred că vreo 4 deja sau 5, nu știu.
Ok. Aegon își termină tura. Asta se healuie cu ultimul legendary ce-l are. Și Orion, tu ești.
Să vin cât se poate de aproape de ea și mă uit în sus și zic Stop running away! The light is not yours to keep. It is meant to be shared with others. Stop and give it back right now.
Ok.
Also, I will try to intimidate her into this if you will let me.
Ok.
Or persuade, or I guess it was more of a threat to stop and give it back.
Let's roll a persuasion. Let's roll a persuasion.
Ok, o să adaug la asta Monster Carnivalian, orice
Ok.
ar fi.
Ok.
Ca să mă folosesc de asta.
Ok. E aceeași rol oricum, indiferent ce a fi avut. Holy shit, that's a 30.
Ah!
Yeah. It is not yours to keep. It is meant to be warmth and light, radiance is meant to share with others. Now give it back.
Ok, zice. But I do not know how. I was born from your memories, from your hatred. I do not know how to be. From your sadness, compassion, and love, I am all of those. What am I?
I suppose you are part of me that tried to escape and be something else. But maybe all you need to do is let go and accept. I'm sorry I've done this to you. I know every creature strives for freedom and liberty, but this is not the way to do it. Come back to me and I'll show you all the beauty and light and freedom that the world has to offer. Help me, help us, and then you will truly be free.
Stă rănită, curge starlight din ea. But you will only kill me, destroy me. I want to live.
Then die!
Are you truly just nothing more than parts of me, parts of memory? Are you not your own being? If we took back what you try to, what has been released, what tried to escape, can you not move on without it? Or perhaps, if you do not wish to be restrained, to come back and be part of me, then at least give us the light, let go of it, and choose your own path.
Okay.
Do not cling to this one thing. I can help you.
Ai dat 30, man.
Until Newton.
O să vedeți mâinile care erau pregătiți cumva să o țină în loc as they create this, ca un fel de stairway de sus, de la stâlpul unde ea până jos în fața voastră. Și very fearful of this enigma entity, she begins to take one step as her chimera form begins to shed away and becomes just light that goes back into this dreamscape, into you. And she becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. Până când e basically nu are mai mult de 80 de centimetri, ceva de genul ăsta, like a little gnome. And as she comes down and she releases all the whatever she stole from you and your memories and whatever she took from you, and she gives back, she becomes basically ca în poză. It's
She's
like
so pretty.
a shadowy entity care are robele astea multicolore, pălăria, dar imaginați-vă în loc de staff, she has a star globe. And she just comes basically before you, very weak. She falls down, barely holding on, and says, I do not wish to die. I wish to live, to be free. I do not know better. I hold part of her love for you, fears for your future. I do not have my own light, so I stole yours. I do not know what I am, even if... Will you show me? Și îți întinde mânuța.
So prince, zic că you are who you choose to be. We all are who we choose. We not what is forced down upon us, not what people tell us we are. We are who we all choose. What we all choose. We are our actions. We are our thoughts. We are our emotions. We are everything.
Zice, I didn't want to use the light to only heal myself, but I didn't have anyone else to heal.
I know I maybe spoke out of anger, but I cannot answer all your questions. I cannot help you with just a couple of words, but if you want to learn what it is like to truly exist, what it is like to truly live, to be truly free, then join us. Tag along for a while and learn what you can learn, and then perhaps you will see where your destiny lies.
Okay. Do you take her by the hand? Okay. As you take her by the hand, she becomes part of you again. But, cum să zic, she becomes part of you, but she leaves behind a spark of light. As you take it, the rest of you look around and you see 50, 60 or so ghost-like entities made out of light that just look at Orion. Probably his people or whatever, Hrothgar, că toți sunt Hrothgar.
Oh, okay.
They just smile and nod to him as they all begin to fade.
I nod back, and as they fade, I tell them, thank you.
As the dreamscape begins to fade, and you hear Momoka's voice. Now! It's time to come back! Now! She's going to pull you back from the dreamscape reality. So, as you come back to your senses, Momoka holds the start. Da, sunteți înapoi în The Star Tower, dar instant, momentul în care îți revii și deschizi ochii, you see the spark in your hands. And Momoka says, now! Și vine la tine și takes the spark and unites it with the star globe. Toți vă reveniți, în momentul în care vă deschideți ochii și you come back to your consciousness, there's this blinding pure golden light coming from the star globe as she takes the spark left behind by this memory and fuses it with the earthly star to ignite the relic weapon again. And you watch as these golden runes begin to etch themselves, burn themselves on the frames of the star globe as it begins to hover and move. This beautiful golden and black and maroon star globe just floats there. And this beautiful constellation of light begins to emerge, framing what looks to be Orstera in the middle. That's why it's called the Earthly Star. We did it.
We did, didn't we? It's,
You did it. You created this spark. It could have been a spark of fear, a spark of hatred, but instead you showed mercy, didn't you?
yes, I brought this being into existence, and it was all confused and acting on instinct, and what it thought was right. I couldn't bring it within me just to strike it down, just to, well, like I always say, I can't bring myself to hate anyone, can I? Not even my worst enemies.
I don't think there was an enemy.
Perhaps. Yes, in any case, it is part of me now, once more. And what it will become one day, we'll just have to see. By the way,
You were magnificent, Orion, darling. You were.
are you all
Just to make-
right? And thank you.
I will bring Zero into myself.
Okay, you. She hungers as your hunger grows as well. Momoka se uită la tine, Ryan, și zice: This is what you've created. By your choices, you've activated this earthly star, and its abilities, its powers, were influenced by your choices. This is yours.
Thank you. I hope one day I will be able to pay you back for this gift. It wouldn't have been possible without you either. So, and our mutual friend.
Noel e super fericită să are acolo. Na, dacă aveți nevoie de
It
healing.
was a collaborative effort.
You
We
all
all
did
did our
good.
part.
Mm.
Yes.
I'm sorry I couldn't connect to you. Something... I don't know what it was. It was some...
Yeah, you scared us for a moment there, Orion, darling.
We did lost
We
you.
were.
There was a
Lose you.
presence, something else out there, I think, that reached out, and I can still feel its influence upon me. What did you call it? Believe I have the power of echo myself now. And I don't mean you, darling, I mean the ancient power left behind by...
Welcome to the club, Orion, darling.
But there is another spark that I can't quite make it out, but I think that other being has something to do with it. I saw for a brief moment before you arrived my rancher, the star, când au apărut ei sau...
Da, era. Ați văzut și voi. Briefly,
Okay.
în toată nebunia asta, ați văzut.
I guess we all know now what the Dark Star actually looks like and some of its power, and I feel like part of it has been unlocked within me. But I
In
think
2 months, we'll find out what its effect is on you. On your
Maybe.
birthday.
maybe even sooner than that. We'll see. We'll see.
Well, whatever happened, we will see what it is soon enough. We all did good. I believe we all deserve a rest. You may all rest here tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think that sounds like a good idea.
Agreed.
So, ți-am pus your earthly star, your relic weapon, in your inventory.
Ooh, nice. I will hold it up in the air. This is a symbol of our friendship, of our collaborative efforts.
And what a magnificent symbol it is, darling. It is amazing. This was so much fun. I know we are all tired, but we shall go and have another drink, yes? Before we all retire for the evening. I'm sure your friend has brought even more of that amazing whiskey.
E aproape 1 noaptea.
I know.
Okay.
I am
I think I'm too tired to go anywhere. If one of you wants to go fetch the booze, I will not say no to a drink.
marvelous. We have another reason to celebrate now, so why let the whiskey just be lonely without us?
If you want to share what it does, if not, you can keep it a secret.
I want to try out one thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Can it summon whiskey?
No.
Nu, dar aveți o urnă,
Alchemy jar.
aveți alchemy jar that can summon stuff.
Can that make whiskey?
Stai că vă zic ce
Nu
face.
știu. Cine are alchemy jar-ul? Nu
It
e
can,
în bag of holding.
it can
Freaking
make
bag of
wine. It can make 1 gallon of wine.
It can.
Red wine?
I haven't
Red wine?
used it to make poison just yet.
Wine. Ce vin vreți voi? Roze, alb sau roșu?
Red wine?
Sure.
He just used it to make poison.
No.
I mean,
It can
alcohol
make-
is poison, kind of. So.
Da, deci
It's magic, and a bit of poison just gives it a bit more flavor.
deci poate să facă 1 gallon of wine.
Alright.
Okay,
Speaking of it.
I hold up the globe and I concentrate on it, and I concentrate on the feeling of wanting to protect my friends and not be found by all the dark creatures that haunt them. So I use 3 charges to cast the... It's like, poți să dau copy-paste să nu fie tot...
Poți să zici numai cum se cheamă.
Ține numai dacă nu.
Okay, a veil of shadow and silence radiates from me, masking myself and my companions from detection. For 1 hour, myself and each ally within 15 feet, so I ask you to huddle up for this.
Da.
We have advantage on dexterity stealth checks and can't be tracked by non-magical and magical means. A creature affected by this, it's called Nightshade by the way, leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage. Any dim or normal light source, you or your ally, including magic, are similarly masked in darkness. So it's like if it's a well-lit room, suddenly we are like a beznă, aproape beznă.
Da.
Suntem
It veils you from outside. It's like voi din interior vedeți constelații și stele. As you create the nightshade around you in 15 feet, se creează o sferă basically. Voi vedeți așa starlight, this veil of shadowy, cum să zic, darkness, așa like a dark mist.
Light.
Da, ca și
Mini-planetariu?
da, ca un fel de planetariu, dar e noapte. Și cei din exterior nu văd lumina pe care voi emanați. Deci dacă voi aveți un felinar, o lumânare, un light cantrip, orice, voi vedeți în exterior, dar ei nu văd sursa de lumină din interior. Nu vă face invizibil, vă văd. Dar dacă sunteți ascunși așa, vă aveți avantajul în stealth check, nu lăsați urme deloc, nici pe nisip, nici pe noroi sau ceva. It masks you și nici nu puteți fi trapped.
This could be useful.
Very useful.
Yeah, this is one of its abilities.
Especially since we need to travel once more in the wilderness to get to this temple.
Ca să-ți dai charges, ai văzut.
Amazing, Orion.
If you use a draw feature or if you cast a spell, primești charges. Atunci...
Deci nu se replenușe singur
Nu.
charge-ul.
Tu trebuie să-ți încarci. E mecanica din Final Fantasy. As you use your abilities and your features, you charge it up. And then you can use the abilities.
Nice.
Deci de fiecare dată când castezi un spell sau use a draw feature, primești un charge. Maximum 5 poți să ții și nu se duc. La tine rămân. Și poți să folosești una dintre abilitățile alea. Și pasiv ai văzut ce face, că mai îți dă și o chestie pasivă.
The astrologian gauge.
Da.
Gauge.
Da.
Da.
All the relic weapons
Amazing.
așa. Deci you use your abilities and you charge it up. And then you can use the abilities.
Pot cumva să mă adaug acele bonusuri să fie
S-a-
greșit în loc să tot calculez?
Se adaugă automat acel +1 la spell attack-ul și
Se adaugă
saving throw.
acel-
Automat, da.
Ok, perfect. Ok.
Da.
Bun atunci. Yes.
So this is the base form of your earthly star.
Mm.
Amazing, Orion. This would be very useful. As always, you are our precious companion. This will be really helpful. I'm glad you are all right. And we all managed to do such a great job. Drinks?
Yes.
Agent zice, I could do with a drink.
I would like to congratulate you, Mr. Hamar, on a reward well earned. I can't say I would have acted the same way in your stead. But well done nonetheless.
We are all
Cool.
different people and we are free to make our own choices. Isn't that? That was I guess that was an example of it.
Indeed. I will leave you
We
the
are-
jar, but I'll pass on the drink. If you'll excuse me, I have somewhere I need to be.
I'm saying-
I would have also never have decided on what you did, Orion darling, especially because of the state I was in. Let us say that. But I'm happy you managed to obtain your weapon. Yes, we are all free to make our decisions, but also that means we only have ourselves to blame for those decisions. Oh well, mi-au ok, nu? Pun aici. I shall be in the Great Hall, drinking myself into oblivion. Have a good night. Join me if you want. Și vreau să plec. Să mă duc
I
în The
will
Great.
not drinking in here.
Avem aici să bem, aici nu e nimic, aici cărți, aici.
Eu am zis aducem
In
ceva.
Brooklyn, we have a gallon of wine.
Alchemical
Ah.
wine.
Alchemical wine.
Perfect. Have it make some red wine. Renaud, darling, please. Eu habar am să folosește asta.
You want to drink
I
my...
say
Okay.
the total Stern word for red wine.
Okay, as you use the power word, it fills up with 1 gallon of red wine.
Amazing. Mă pun iar pe pernă atunci.
Mrs. Momoka's classes, please.
Yes, there would be in that cupboard over there. Și se duce
Mă duc
și...
și duc.
No, okay.
Bă, iau eu dacă...
Okay. If
Is it good red wine?
it's decent. E
It's
ok.
You're not gonna find better in the
Nu.
Great Hall.
Clar, nu.
Yeah, and it's red wine. I've missed red wine. Beau.
Ok. Și Momoca, dacă e ok cu voi, ar vrea să rămână în casa ei totuși.
Yeah.
The gallon.
Și Noel o să bea.
We
cu
can
voi.
all have one
De
glass.
4 litri, cred că e destul.
Strigă de baba, nu?
So, if you'll excuse me, then I took my tricorn and I leave the room. I'll see you all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Mr. Karabush. Thank you again.
Ok.
Anytime, friend.
Well, at least we now know he won't go in Fakarda because that would be weird.
God's
You're
echo.
still on about that, huh?
Wow.
I was, it was quite a shock. I was like, God, I mean, I mean, farmers, you know, but
You know what?
and then, but I
You know what? Farmers, you know what? I'm genuinely asking. I don't know I know farmers.
I don't. So I was just filling in some blanks here and there. I'm a bit angry and upset, mostly at myself. So Apologies if that was too rude. Maybe.
No, but remember, it is important not to let ourselves be fooled by prejudices and preconceptions.
Yes,
Keep
yes.
an open
Apologies.
mind.
I do not. Yes. You're right, Orion. I do not mean to sour the mood. We are celebrating. Congratulations to your earthly star. Dica așa, paharul, mai beau.
Yes. And to friendship and companions.
The best.
And to doing the right thing.
Here.
O să mă uit la Renault când zice aia și să zic... Yeah. Yes. Doing the right thing.
Maybe as best we can.
Yes. What it's... I mean, we all try to do our best. If, you know, Orion Darling here is the perfect example of that. Have any of you ever done something? Maybe you knew it was selfish, but still backfired so hard. It came and kicked you in the back. Have you ever regretted the decision you made? Like really, really regretted? Well,
Who hasn't?
nu răspundeți. E bun, that's my
Who
answer right
hasn't?
there.
Who hasn't? Therefore.
Yeah.
It's hard to think of a particular thing, but
After, și mă uit la Renault, after I got out, I was determined to do whatever I wanted, not even if it was a bad idea. I never wanted to regret anything. I wanted my choices to be my own and be proud of them, even if they were stupid. Today, amongst other things, I was reminded of a decision that I always regretted, and now it seemed the price for that was even higher than I expected. And having heard what și arăt înspre ușa unde pleca Kerberos, having heard all of that before we did all of this, it has been a longer day than I would have liked.
yes, well,
Oh.
I gave it some thought now that you mention it, and I guess I do have a big regret that really comes to my mind right now, and that is not returning sooner home, trying to see Unetia again. Now she's gone and can't talk to her anymore. That is, I guess I wouldn't be here without my grandmother or without her. I can't thank
Orion
her.
Darling.
Aside from these dreamscapes, there's no way for me to thank them anymore or just talk to them in any capacity.
Oh, you two have a very weird way of celebrating.
Well, apologies, my darling Dark Knight. It was your birthday after all, we should be more merry, but seeing as how this day started and ended the way it did, mă uit, e ieșit Aging cu noi și mai e și Noel?
Da.
Ok. Și Momoca mai e și Momoca?
Noel nu bea. Nu bea. 16 ani.
She's an
I
adult.
am not a child. I'm an adult.
Cât nu ai băut la 15 ani, adică nu ai băut. Așa e, da.
Eu, Alin Moldovan, prima oară am băut la
Da.
17 ani.
Ok.
Jumate.
No, vezi?
Then I will look
Când
a
avea un
bit.
șlag.
I will look a bit at Noel and then say, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. My Orion Darling, you remember Emria? She confirmed that amongst other things, news and all of that. Apparently, I should reintroduce myself. Mă uit la Renault. I didn't mean to deceive you all, of course. It was just, I just took some creative liberties with my image, and since I was a part of the circus and all of that, please, și mă uit la Pod, please do continue to call me Echo. I do not wish to be referred to as anything else for the moment, and in the foreseeable future as well. Thank you.
I still call
Yes, sir.
Mr. Banat Renault, so show and Kerebush, even though that's not his real name.
Yes.
So you can be.
Isn't that funny? This group of ours, it's like, here's one other thing we all, mostly, all have in common. O să-mi scot în spate sketchbook-ul să fie destul de amintită, o să-mi dau mai la spate, o să încerc să nu ascund foarte bine ce e în ea, că așa, și dau foile și My darling Dark Knight, before I forget again, because we were interrupted the last time, because you and I, me too, we have very special relationship. I know you agree. I know you do not have to say it. I know. And it was your birthday, so this comes the right moment. I forgot to give you this after our special time together. Și să-ți dau o carte de tarot, cartonat așa, și ești tu cumva reprezentat cu sabie, așa, dar e foarte grafic, știi? Desenat cumva, se merge ca și cu cerneală, așa, pe un carton, very handmade, grafic, negru și cu auriu. And at the bottom, așa pe unul, this is yours. You. Și o să-ți dau cartea și te uiți la ea și aștept, așa, I will pause for dramatic effect. You are my Jat. Îți dau cartea, Jat.
Oh, look at it. I appreciate it.
I know you do. I know.
I will cherish it as best I can.
It is symbolic, of course, darling. Do not worry. You are one of my own. The card is just a little token to represent that. You're welcome. Orion, darling? Perhaps you shall be next. Și o să mă ridic. I shall go take a breath of fresh air. Please do not worry. I will sober up. Some crisp air will do me good.
Okay, trust you and I
Mă
think I'll
ridic,
just
fac câțiva
think about
pași, după aia mă întorc. Reno, darling, where is Morak's room? I think he told me, but I forgot. I know it's in, ridic în clădirea aia, but was
I
it
know
the first
exactly
one or
where
the
it is,
fourth
of
one?
course, because I fuck him every time I come here. Nu știu unde e camera lui Hyper. Poate știe Mircea. Poate știu.
E o singură
Păi,
clădire
nu știu.
în care doarme lumea, că e singura care are paturi și așa.
In the dormitory.
Da, și te întreb, is it the third one or the fourth door?
You can smell it if you pass by.
Exact.
It's musky.
Yes. Ooh. Sure. Yes, thank you. Și mă duc. Ies afară din tur.
Ok.
I will fall asleep on a couch with the tarot card on my chest and a glass of wine in my hand.
Ok.
Așa.
Ok.
Aveam două opțiuni pentru tine, dar asta mi se pare că se potrivește cel mai mult pentru relația noastră.
Trebuie să fie God sau un mentor sau
It's a tarot deck.
Elemental
Hero.
Hero deck?
Close enough, justice. It's the closest I could get. E.
So,
Corect.
Kerebas,
Yes.
tu ai ieșit afară and as you begin to... În timp... Nu un pic. În timp ce părăsești de Astro Tower și începi să te plimbi pe cărările din Stregana Fortress și pe unde s-o iei, you do begin to sense the hunger and your heartbeat becomes deeper, stronger, and you need to compose yourself. You stop for a bit.
I try to isolate myself from everyone, anything that moves. The more I see people, the further I run.
Ok?
Oh, și Stregana e și plină de oameni acum.
Atunci, e mare locul și are unde să ascundă. You go in the northern parts. Cum, de fapt, da, ar fi în nord. Că dacă voi...
Maybe, Mircea, if you will allow it,
Yes.
to the stables.
The stables, dacă vrei să stai departe de persoane, wouldn't be a good choice.
No? Ok, atunci departe de persoane, that's the
Deci,
priority.
de-aia spun, dacă vrei departe de persoane, then pe potecile astea ai putea să o iei frumos. Să te pierzi un pic prin Stregana, prin labirintul
Absolut.
ăsta.
Absolute, that sounds amazing.
Ok.
As much in the shadow
Zombie
as
shit.
possible.
Ok, te retragi, you feel the hunger growing. Zero beckons you. I hunger my beloved flesh. The more I use my powers, my new powers, the hunger.
I summon her.
You summon her, and you begin to feel, not a frenzy, but a daze. Like a trance, ca și atunci când începi să fii prea amețit și clădirile din jur și obiectele din jur, they begin to fade, devin dublu, triplu. În momentul acela, you feel a touch on your shoulder, a firm grasp. Breathe. You got this. As you hear the familiar voice of Adelal, Ambrose. What do you do?
Wow. I was not expecting the bastard.
He's your boss.
You snuck up on me.
I've been watching you for a while now. No need to be alarmed. I mean, you no harm. Just wanted to talk.
Good.
You feel the hunger, don't you?
I do. I overexerted myself. Since this one, as Lucas so well put it, has been giving me my share.
He takes a few steps back. He stares at you and he summons one of his many, many demons. This one is barely sentient, almost feral. Here, I tribute it to Zero. It will become part of her and it will satiate you for a little bit. Zero deja nici nu mai zice nimic, direct te duce și îl consumă, the little shadowy demon. Imediat terminăm, nu mai avem. As she consumes it, you feel your hunger. It becomes manageable. She looks at Adelal. She looks at you. And she just takes a few steps back and hiding in your shadows. better.
Better. Yes. For now. Sometimes it does scare me thinking what might happen if I don't have a benefactor like yourself.
Well, it depends on the hunger, but the end result is you're going to attack those closest to you. If they cannot stop you,
Without,
you will feed on them and you will kill them all.
yes.
That is the truth that we of the guillotine must live with every day. It is a burden, but at the same time, it keeps us vigilant, as we must be hunting demons. There is no rest for us. Come, let me
But
show
it's
you.
more than. Fine. Lead the way.
Let me show you something that I found rather interesting exploring these ruins.
Right? Show me then.
O să te ducă în zona asta unde e cascada. So, imagine this. Cascada, de fapt, e un fel de izvor, da? That bubbles up. Și un fel de ser construită that floats on top of the water. The water just glides underneath it. And cum se și vede în imagine, just creates this small waterfall that goes down in the earth, basically underneath in the mountain, underneath the Segana fortress.
What is this? Greenhouse. In the heart of Strigana.
Yes, it seems that this was used in the past for growing herbs, plants. And Lukav's been telling me that you like creating concoctions and potions.
This is true.
Yes, Daddy.
I do. What of it?
Wouldn't it be nice? Interesting. As a distraction. To plant things here.
I have been playing around with an idea. Strigana does have this cloister feeling. And what's the proper cloister without a brewery? Perhaps we could plant barley and hops and brew our own type of ale.
Tell me. Tell me. Who
Tell
was
me what?
the first person that you've consumed? I know your story. I know you went beyond the threshold and came back.
Careful. Just because you're the head.
What? Are you going to cut it off? I've been there before. Let me tell you a story about how an Ambrose became a Reaper, and how in my frenzy I've eaten my family. Și cred că ne putem opri aici.
Dude, we don't do this shit. Okay, fine.
It
with
does.
all
not-
due respect, what? Oh my
What
god.
indeed?
What? Whoa.
Yeah.
Ah.
Good episode. Good episode, Nacha. Good episode. Well done.
Oh my
Jesus.
god, I'm so happy Orion has
Yeah,
an anima weapon.
and-
We are going to need it. We are so fucked.
Când se pune ăla cu background-ul la fiecare, eu părul Stefanul ăsta.
Okay, so thank you for the session. O să opresc înregistrarea.
Jesus.